And I'm meeting you guys. Wow.
Hello, world.
Hello, world. Look at that. We're back for session.
I'm getting PTSD.
48. 48.
I need to twist Pharaoh's balls too because you just triggered my Final Fantasy PTSD.
Saki, can you see anything like underneath you, like directly below you?
He's standing over like a pit. Once he looks down, he'll fall.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get rid of that because I see it on the observer as well.
I think we
We're
got
seeing something we're
spoiled.
not supposed to see.
No, they were
I think we
just
got
they were just my
spoilers.
notes for like which like room belongs to whom, and
So I get to the Dancing Cruise joining Rescue Guild. We have it here, guys. We got spoiled. I couldn't see the other one, so Vale has only spoiled me half of it.
Oh. Let me just write this. Okay. Just doing some. So, who wants to give a quick recap of what happened last time?
I would, but I didn't do anything.
Gabriel and Kiki went to a meeting while Nyx got humbled and Saki got almost beheaded.
Well,
That's
to fill those
basically-
in, to fill those in, a meeting, quote unquote, was more like the guild leader was being pressured by Gakusha and the Dragons of Nirvana. We have complied with non-compliance. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Yeah, we'll play along. Not. I crossed my fingers behind my back, and they left. And then Nyx and Kiki had a great talk with their old friend Rag. And they went to the back rooms and felt like this is totally normal thing to happen. And then Rag wasn't Rag. It was Kiki's, no, not Kiki, sorry. Nyx's mom slash sister slash something else, also known as Gakusha's murder lady, released the first boss, who had first boss vibes as she went down like a fucking sack of potatoes. But the murder lady herself was more threatening, so to say, but Crescent and her just fricked off, and now we're back as if we just got here, but with more wounds.
That's about right.
Oleander ate a lot of berries.
Oleander ate a lot of berries. You arrived to the guild after your mission, and you were finally given a chance to relax for a little bit. But Kiki, on her way to provide the guildmaster's secretary with an update on your missions, stumbled into Aurora, who asked her to come along, as well as Gabriel, who also tagged along to a meeting. A meeting which turned out to be with none other than Gakusha himself.
Ooh.
The meeting went about the same way you described it. He promised to do as Gakusha requested and remain fully neutral in this conflict between the deicide and the councils. And afterwards, Rag, if it was Rag, dun dun dun, asked Nyx and Saki to follow along. Upon which, after losing sight of him, Nyx got ambushed by a certain someone who appeared to know things that she wasn't supposed to know. And
True.
After
you can't because you lost sight of Rag, he might still be around there somewhere, so they might have gotten him. You need to go save Rag. Just, she was not necessarily Rag. You didn't see her transform back.
You also faced Crescent. Aragi nearly took Saki's head with the guillotine, and yeah, this is essentially where we left off with Aragi departing and leaving Saki and Nyx to deal with the aftermath of the battle.
Never forget the Guildmaster also had a oh no situation.
Well, yeah, but that's for a different time. So we resume now with that's the wrong music. We resume now.
Oh, I wanted the other music.
Fine. We resume now with real quick, Saki and Nyx.
Over there. Okay, I can't see.
You've got a couple of wounds, but nothing major. You were slashed, like Aragi did land a slash.
Couldn't stab one of his tails.
Yeah,
Something.
she stabbed the claws through. So it ultimately it did hurt, but you are wounded, but not bleeding actively.
Also, why is there no music?
There is music.
No, there's none.
Then you maybe have turned your music a bit too quiet.
No, like usually the music is on the thing,
Did you mute it,
not
maybe?
on the.
I can tell you, like I have music right here.
Does everyone else have music?
Now I have music. Now it appeared. Weird.
Weird. Does everyone else have music?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now everything is well. First things first. Nick's just gonna look Saki over. Is he okay?
Well, Saki is injured, as we mentioned, from the encounter. Uragi did land a few swipes of her deadly claws, so yeah.
But nothing vital is missing. At least that's good.
No, nothing vital. No arms, no head. Saki, with one of his white furs, uses it to hold on to a wound to near fatal fight, while asking Nyx, about that secret, why do you want to keep it as one? Do you plan to tell the others eventually?
It's. Nyx looks a little bit unsure of how to respond. Well, the secret has nothing. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to do with what just happened. It's something that I'm unfortunately forced to keep a secret. As much as I would want to tell you and the others, I'm not sure I can without endangering you further, and you saw what just happened. So I'm not sure how much I can tell. So it was never effective what I never wanted to. It's just that I'm unsure how safe it is to tell.
We're already in deep trouble with Crescengon and that ambush. It's probably best for you to tell the rest of the Tailbound about it.
Nyx looks at Saki very unsure. Would you be willing to endanger them to almost lose their head as you almost did?
They already are by extension. We're all in this together.
I will tell what I can, but other than that, I'm not sure of how much I can tell without getting both us and myself into trouble even further than we already are. We got other things that we need to focus on besides getting possibly assassinated, but I will try. But first we need to make sure that you're not bleeding anymore, and we need to tell your friends and your guildmaster what just happened.
Saki nods, trusting that Nyx will at least share some details, and proceeds to walk forwards with a slightly bloodied white fur covering his wound. You're right, I'll need to be treated quickly. Well, while this is happening, elsewhere... Is Kiki back? Good.
No.
No? You are, yes. Hold there for a sec. I need
You're
Kiki.
frozen in time.
I need Kiki.
What? Why?
Oh, there you go. While this is happening, that's the wrong thing. The Guildmaster has, in the meantime, guided you out of the chambers and led you back to the common room. He looks back at Gabriel, sort of trying his best to word what had caused him to react that way, and sort of, you see, this rag has been here, but he wore a scarf and a badge. How is it possible? Unless he stole them?
Wait, I'm here as well.
Yes, you were with Gabriel.
I thought the bird went a whole
Yeah,
different way, and I
Kiki
followed them.
Yeah, Kiki went with the bird lady.
Oh, did you go with Aurora?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
they
never
went
mind.
to do like the book thingies.
You're right. I forgot about that detail. Okay, well, you're not here.
Yes, Thanos snapped.
No, but he was here, so I am curious. Why is it that you hold his badge?
He left it when he left the group. Like, I got even the bag he made on our last adventure, Gabriel says, as he's turning to show the bag that Rag made. I think that it was seen the last time we were there. I think that was from before that, the Iron Silk thing.
Yes. He
And-
has worn it here, yes.
And you are certain he would not steal it?
I wouldn't even believe he would come here. He told me pretty much he is trying to go to the town of Luna, so this would be completely the opposite of where he would want to be right now.
This is most troubling. He looks back at the two guards behind you. You two? You as well, Gabriel? And he looks over to the table. All of you, rescuers, with me. and he begins to move down. He guides you. That includes Oleander, of course. He guides all of you over to close to the exits. Oh no, everyone's getting stuck. I hate these collisions.
No.
Just, you know what? There's a much easier way to do this. Bam.
Alright.
He guides you down the hallways. So,
Is there a reason why there's no light source where you guys are?
no.
Because you're looking at your geyser.
Yeah.
It's called tunnels.
He guides you down towards one of the hallways.
They're gone!
Oh, he said down, so.
They just teleported on my screen. They just went whoosh.
Yep.
Yes, because it's faster than me fumbling around with collisions.
Oh, no.
I need to work on. I need to remake this map a little bit. Let me just get everyone outside of from like away from on top of each other.
Surely, and that's just in the corner.
I see death.
Once you round the corner, you are met with indeed a grisly sight. Has several of the guards. Why is this? Is this not enabled?
If that is a lamp, it is not lamping.
Why is it not lamping?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's dark everywhere on the map.
It should be lamping. Well,
Like the
has
the only light is Saki.
Has several of the guards appear to have been cut open. This is. They are meant to protect the brig.
What?
Where we keep our prisoners. Is you two, the guards as well. Come with me, and he points down back at the rest of the. Where are you going, Oleander?
He saw food.
We need to keep all the away from the birds away or they're gonna be eaten.
What? Where are you going, Oleander?
I'm standing there.
And he points at the rest of the rescuers and sort of points back towards the living quarters. Find the others. Make sure they are well. And they give a nod and sort of
Oleander was in the way.
rush over towards
Get that
the
dumpy
living
out of
quarters.
here.
Be ready for a confrontation, will you?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
My best of friend, do we need to
Close the door. Close the door.
Now
Ah.
they're-
I can't
No.
open the door, it's locked. No!
they locked out the bird.
We don't need that bird. Surely we don't need it.
And you are led down the stairs. It's a very tight fit, the one you're led down. But
Oh yeah, I can tell.
there is
You
light
just
at the end of the very narrow tunnel.
Oh, look who it is.
Hey, look, it's a collection of all our bad guys.
I mean, at least 3 of them, yeah?
Oh yeah, one of those is not ours.
Yeah, we did not see that guy. What
The odd man out.
We should recruit them.
The guildmaster proceeds carefully through the brig. And once you're on the corner, the scenario repeats itself. Has more of the guards lie on the ground, cut open. Several of the doors appear to have been forced open. They're humble wooden doors, but they were clearly just completely torn apart. This is... Who could have done this?
April is looking around to get a better idea of what has exactly happened.
Well,
So that's how, like,
considering
the situation is.
considering there are multiple blood splatters on the ground and on the walls, and the guards on the ground as well, you are able to very quickly figure out the nature of what happened here.
Who could have done this?
Are you certain your friend could not have done this?
I'm convinced he would not do this. He generally wanted to help others. There was a whole conflict we had after our mission Rooseway, which led to him leaving. He then begins to like look over into the cell in which a certain Deward was kept inside.
The guildmaster shares a look with Teki, who is inside the cell, just sort of in the back, curled up. He looks up as you approach, but doesn't really say anything. I see. Be that as it may, we have lost some rather important prisoners. Oleander has some very frightening thoughts of what kind of former friend the Stilbon must have had.
Is this all of the prison cells you have?
These are our most important ones and the most readily available ones, the ones we need to keep the closest eye on. There are more, but I suspect they were not attacked.
Did you keep the Absol here that we captured on our first assignment?
He gives you a nod. Crescent was indeed kept here, as well as every Sneasel in the Black Feathers.
Were they all in a single
They were just kept in a single cell. They had
like
just
10
stacked up each other.
Sneasels in like a 5x10 little room?
So I don't see that one around. So does that? Well, did they escape?
Escape? Perhaps freed? Difficult to say.
Can Oleander wants to look at one of these broken wooden doors. What would you consider an investigation roll to see if it was, broken from the outside or inside?
Probably clever or insight and alert or nature.
And I can do that.
They were very clearly broken from the outside, as there are splinters of the door just well in the back of the holding cell.
They seem to have been struck from the outside. All 3 of these. I can't tell. It doesn't seem likely anyone broke out and then broke the others out. Unless they just really wish to hurt this door.
So, it was done by someone with access to the guilds.
But Drake would never do something like this. And don't want to believe that someone else from the rescue teams would help either.
The Guildmaster approaches one of the Mind Taker's cells. The Mind Taker does not even react to the Guildmaster's presence, simply giving the same stoic stare from behind the door. It would not seem these were involved either, else they would have escaped. What good, after all, is a slave if they cannot free the master as well? These are most troubling news. You there? He points at one of the guards. Send for Aurora and for every guard in the mountain. We must lock down the rescue guild for the time being, until we are able to ascertain what has happened here. The guard gives a nod and sort of flies off. Fucking body cams.
The dash cams on them. It's gonna be the new rule. We need dash cams in order to prove that they have not done anything wrong. You know, if there's any
in a collision,
if any collision happens, you know how it is.
They need insurance. That's what they need. They need a life insurance.
As for ourselves, we shall do little good standing here. We shall reconvene with every rescuer and plan our next move.
I understand. Gabriel still seems to very much unsure about all of this situation happening, and with the very recent information he has learned from the guild masters.
Oh, we can't even get any hints on that guy. He doesn't even have a name. If I hover him, I want to know what his story was.
What is this story?
Yes.
Yes. It's almost
Maybe
like
he's
it's something you can ask IC. Yes.
Well, I'm the wrong character to ask. I don't know any of these prisoners.
I don't know. Maybe you're just curious, you know.
You there, tell me your entire backstory.
Yeah, tell us your backstory in there. Now we're gonna let him rot, and one day we're gonna maybe show a sign of interest, and the moment he says that, he's like, nah, I lost interest already, shut up.
You're led back through the tunnels.
I can't. It's too tight. I can't get through.
Oh no, we're being stuck
Him up
again.
Need to lube him up again.
I can go. I can go through the wall. No, I can't get back
What
in.
the- So say he's fucking cheating.
I have to find a way in.
When while this was going on, Nix and Saki have been you have been spotted by the remaining rescuers.
Was the Corbinite in front of us dead when we rounded the corner?
No.
Okay.
He was one of the ones that was sent out to sort of fan out when the guildmaster
Okay.
left the office.
Right.
How am I stuck out here?
What are you doing? Okay.
Thank you.
We're first about to get fucking stabbed by Vale.
But yes, the rest of the rescuers find you on your way through the hallways. Well, we have found the rest of the Tailbound, it seems. You've been through quite the predicament, haven't you, Saki?
You look at the hallway that has this fucking splash marks that embed 10 feet into the earth.
We were ambushed not far from here. Ambushed?
Yes, we have quite the situation on our hands, and we probably need to inform everyone around it, about it, including the guildmaster.
Lucky you. They're right here.
The guildmaster just left towards the brig. We are to find the rest of the rescuers and make sure that everyone is safe.
Right. Because as it is right now, you have missing prisoners.
Missing prisoners?
Yes.
How would you know that? You're under arrest.
Will you elaborate?
Uh,
We're missing prisoners!
yeah. Yes, the one that ambushed us released one of your prisoners, specifically the Absol. that
Crescent.
we caught.
Crescent
Yes.
is escaping from the rescue guild as we were talking. No, Saki nods Cynics. Crescent. I know that name, but I cannot place a face to it. Okay, inform the guildmaster. We will keep looking. He points behind him. Just head down the hallway.
Yes.
And they continue on their journey.
They're dirty.
The guildmaster, in the meantime, has left the brig together with Oleander and Gabriel.
Yippee.
And once the two of you are spotted, he sort of just gestures with a wing to follow. And you are all led over to the guildmaster's office.
Oh no. Not the
what's
time
all
skip
the-
again.
And
Evil villains.
for Saki and for Saki and Nyx, you also see the grisly sight that was the several fallen guards at the entrance of the brig.
Yeah, sorry, that was me.
Be
I pulled out the gun.
careful. It appears your former friend is some murderer.
He wouldn't do that.
Oleander is like looking back and forth, like panicking, like looking for this giant clawed monster.
Well, we do have an explanation for that.
Oh, it's true. Oleander is very fidgety.
We will speak more in my office. Come, quickly. And we're skipped. Because it's easier.
Teleport, please.
But yes, you are led back to his office.
These guys just role-playing Cecil from Invincible, just teleporting.
It's just like $4 million per teleport.
Yeah.
No, Kiki's moved.
Who is missing here?
Everyone.
Everyone is not here.
The lesser beings are missing.
The worst Smash Brothers. Everyone is not here.
Can't believe you do that to me.
Aurora brings back Kiki after being sent for from the archives and sort of joins the guildmaster. Back.
On an unrelated topic, they have had any flame books that they would have departed.
No. When you went to the archives, you were first and foremost seeking out some information on everything you sort of gave, every information you gave them, essentially, about the cults, about the Baneful Dusk. But you didn't have much time to look through the collection. So you were sent for very soon after you arrived. But Aurora did promise you will have a chance at another time.
On session 78.
Session 78.
Waiting for more sessions.
the guildmaster sort of gestures for you to take your place around the table. We shall wait.
Olean takes these 3 seats.
We shall wait for the rest of the teams to arrive. In the meantime, the two of you, I believe you had information you wish to share with us.
Yes. First and foremost, one of your captives have been released. Specifically, the Absol, I think was known as Crescent.
And a few more, it seems.
Indeed, I fear more than just Crescent was released. Every Sneasel of the Black Feathers that we held in captivity has been released as well.
Right. Me and Saki were, I guess, fortunate and unfortunate to run into the one that was possibly responsible for this.
You found Rag then?
If it only was Rag,
He had help.
Nah, wouldn't say that. We met someone who was wearing Rag's face.
I see.
Leander is fucking freaking out. She's gonna look for, like, is he in here? Is the monster hiding behind these shelves?
Aurora gives Oleander a very wary look as she begins to sort of trample through her library.
Nyx lets out a heavy sigh and then asks the guildmaster, have you heard of a species of Pokemon known as Zoroarks, guildmaster?
We are familiar. I believe the Council of Luna uses them as agents.
Indeed. Well, it would seem that a Zoroark has used whatever distraction that was taking place here at the guild to release Crescent and ambush me and Saki while they were at it, disguised as Rag. That's how they most likely got into the guild.
And they acted maniacally towards us and fought like it too. Saki shows the now very much bloodied white fur that was covering the wounds, indicating the fierce struggle they went through. I was lucky to make it out of there alive. This assassin, is it? You believe they are responsible for releasing the prisoners?
Given that they were given commands to Crescent to leave, it would most likely seem so. Also, if I remember correctly, haven't we seen Uragi one time before? Like, actually
Several times.
No, not several. The one I'm thinking about, didn't we see them specifically at the meeting at Nirvana?
In Nirvana? Yeah, and we've seen them before that too.
Did we?
We've seen Uragi at least twice.
What was the first time?
Well, Oleander hasn't.
No, but I was thinking, which were the times where we saw them?
Nirvana?
Nirvana and the first time, I think. You were there. I think
Yeah, when we were in the mines, before we had like the boss battle, we saw her there too.
Yeah. Because I'm just thinking if Nyx actually remembers that it was Uragi, because last session we said that I don't know them, I never seen them before.
I mean, they were talking to you.
Well,
Name dropped and all.
When you ask if you know someone, it's more like, I don't know their backstory. I've seen them.
No, but have I? But there was more like, have I seen this one before? Was the one I was trying to say back then, but I was a bit shocked.
You saw her like Oleander said. You met her in Cloud's Watch, and then you saw her again in Nirvana.
Yes. Well, what happened? Because I know. I'm going back in character. What happened in here? Everything was quite tense when we arrived.
here, Gakusha intended to barter with us our loyalty with threats. He wished for us to not send aid to any of the councils, to continue our work in the Overlands, so long as we did not interfere with his plans. He has the backing of Nirvana now. The dragons seem to answer him, even if he is not their true leader.
It seemed like old Gakusha is pretty clever still then. Because while you had your meeting here, the one that attacked us, which I said was a Zorark, which was a very strange looking one. I've never, as far as I remember, I've only seen one that is white and red. If I remember correctly, they are in league with Gakusha, so it's most likely that they use this meeting as a sort of distraction to let this one release their the ones that were actually after, which was the prisoners.
I see. Their dragons were enough of a threat to mobilize all of the guards in the guild and leave the prisoners wide open. The hay chairs Oleander is using will never reflux to their former shape and size again.
Yes. But that would seem the case, that this was a sort of distraction to get what they want, but also to, it seems, send a threat to the guild not to aid the councils, which itself is also concerning given what's going on.
But to go through all this trouble simply to release a small handful of black feathers and crescents is unusual.
If I remember correctly, Crescent was also in league with Gakusha. So
Yes.
it may be connected because of this.
Crescent is one of Hana's lieutenants, the leader of the Black Feathers. It is true, they are in league with Gakusha, but I would have never assumed them to be valuable enough to warrant a rescue. That is, unless something has set back their plans in the Gilded Flats.
Could be related to what's going on there, but other than the giant snowstorm, I haven't heard anything else.
You haven't?
I don't. Well, that depends. When was it informed? Was it before we got, like last time we got here, or this time? Because.
What?
Oh wait, I'm remembering the events wrong, I think. Because we were informed that something was going on in Guild of Flash last time we were here, right? Before we went to Roosevelt and King's Beacon and all that.
Yeah, the whole thing is covered in a blizzard.
Yeah, but was it anything more aside from that it was covered in the blizzard? Like, because I don't think that Nyx had been informed yet that that they are going on a rescue mission yet to the Guild of Flats.
Sure you were.
Well, okay, well, I've lost the thread anyway, so continue.
You have heard of something going on there.
Oleander is just kind of looking across the table and up to the bird perch over there, and kind of feeling like really, how do you put it, like unqualified, and just decides to like, excuse me, Master person.
Lotus.
Mr. Lotus. Could I get a job?
A job.
It feels strange to sit here as an outsider.
Well, seeing as you accompany the Tailbound, I would have assumed you to be a... He pauses for a moment. A stray, but not unlike your friend there. But if you do indeed wish to join the Rescue Guild, then by all means. I believe, in fact, your friend there currently holds a spare badge that you may as well take.
Oh, I see. Oleander looks at the, because Gabriel's been showing it around. I suppose he hasn't really restashed the sash and the badge yet. I'm not sure the accompanying scarf is going to fit.
No. The scarf may require some refitting, but we can send for Broker on the slopes once we are able. For the time being, you may take the badge only. Wrap it around your horn with the scarf, yes?
Gabriel just slides the scarf with the...
You
the
get
badge
up on the
over.
table over and tie up
Yeah,
the...
I made it so light, it's like already where you were, so go back to your space. I slide it over like a bar drink, I'm the barkeeper now.
Yeah, but Oleander's, reaching her head down, nudging the scarf and the and the badge with her horn, and just scraping up the table, and just looking like, oh no, I made it worse. Looking at Gabriel's, help me.
As that's going on, Nyx turns her attention still to the Guildmaster. So what is the guild going to do about the current predicament about not being able to assist the councils?
We are, of course, going to ignore Gakusha's plea and continue to assist. However, we shall do so with as much discretion as we are able to afford. Our place is to help all of the people of the Overlands. Kiki proceeds to offer proper help as the local owner of a pair of vans. Gakusha's proposal is... It is unacceptable, after all. Without the councils, the Overlands shall surely be plunged into utter chaos. It may be that the deities of old have gone. That does not mean that the councils are without a purpose. Does that deal affect us in how we help, says Saki? It shall. For as I said, we are to proceed with caution and discretion to the best of our ability. We are not to allow Gakusha to know that we help the councils in any way, though I suspect he is well aware that we shall not stop. Whether he can prove it or not shall dictate whether Nirvana shall one day fall upon us or not.
Well, there might be a way that we could stretch the truth a little bit about that, how we go about helping the councils, at least one of them. But
There is more than one way. Currently, the Dawn Patrol finds itself in the Gilded Flats, seeking to help the Council of Soul. However, we have lost contact with them, as the Blizzard does not allow any messages to go through. Our couriers are unable to reach them, and thus their couriers cannot reach us.
Yes.
Gakushan knows that we shall attempt to rescue the Dawn Patrol if they are indeed in need of rescue.
Yes.
But they do not know that that shall not be the extent of our help in the region. Kiki made sure that it all would sit well and smiled brightly. This feels well? She would linger, waiting for Oleander's possible answer. And Oleander
Yeah.
nods very slowly.
We were trying to not interrupt your speech.
No, I mean, listen, when stuff is happening like parallel, I have a habit of reading, but
Go ahead.
but yes, you get the picture.
Mhm.
Well, a thought that crossed my mind in case we want to not draw trouble to the guild, but in honesty, it might be that Gakusha doesn't really care and still does it anyway. But a thought crossed my mind that in case we wanted to do it, help the council in a subtle way, I had a thought that perhaps the Tailbound would consider that they could temporarily join the Council of Soul and help them from within, in case they cannot help them directly as guild members.
Join?
Yes, they could join as acolytes and help earn the trust of the council, and then help them. And once they have assisted the councils as much as they need, they would be. I would put word in them that they are free to leave. They would not be permanent members, but to keep Gakusha and his goons off the guild's back.
I fear this would paint quite the large target on your backs. As joining them would make it so you would leave the safety of the guild's umbrella. It would not be ideal. Though I understand your suggestion. Go on.
In all respect, I do not believe that this would be a good idea as well. Imagine how it would look like potentially to him if he would see us suddenly jumping ship from the rescue guild and joining a council when both Kiki and me were here for that meeting specifically.
That is fair.
I suspect as well that King Tao is not inclined to allow anyone to join temporarily, as it were, even if it were to mean help to his council. The Council of Soul is proud, and entry is quite limited, even as they risk extinction.
That they are. Again, it was just a thought that crossed my mind in case we would need it, but as you said, there are probably other and better ways.
While you're talking, Vale arrives. Guildmaster, we have bad news. Bad news? Indeed, Guildmaster, we found some of the rescuers. Delson, Goro, and Undai are gone, Guildmaster. Gone? Killed, sir. We also found Steven and Lutia tied up in their chambers. Camel decided. I see. And you suspect, he looks at the rest of the tailbound, you suspect this may be the same culprit?
Most likely, yes.
They were in their room, sir, and, well, that's where we found them. Soon after, Foz and Rana also joined them. Guildmaster, Sir Bordow is safe. He was away from the skirmish. The Guildmaster looks down at the gathering rescuers. So, Gakusha means for us to not help the councils, yet continues to assault us from within. This will not do.
Perhaps it is a message of their capabilities to make us comply.
Indeed, but Broker on the Slopes is still rather a fortress, as we stand within a mountain. Nirvana would be hard-pressed to mount an invasion on us, and yet it seems their assassins are able to do this just fine from within.
When you can wear the face of anyone, yes, it's a simple matter.
This Zoroark thing, creature, does it have any weaknesses? Anything it fears?
The Guildmaster sort of shakes his head. I am not versed in these creatures, I'm afraid.
Everyone looks at the Vulpix in the room.
Evil.
This particular one, I don't know. I've never seen one that looks like they do.
I see.
Somehow they managed to freeze me in ice.
Okay.
With winds that at first didn't seem cold.
Perhaps we could reach out. You mentioned the Council of Luna had these members as well. Perhaps we could reach out to one of their scholars, see if they know. Then, well, there could be a test of some kind.
She didn't seem to fear anything, says Saki. She only relished in the fight.
Sounds like the crazy type.
Say that again.
For one to murder our fellow rescuers in cold blood, I suppose maniacal is accurate. Maniacal, yet capable. It seems most of us are gathered here. The rest of the teams may well be on a mission outside. Very well. Rescuers, we have been the victims of an attack from this prophet, Gakusha. Some of your fellow rescuers have fallen, but our mission continues. Gakusha would have us not help the councils to allow them to continue their plans unimpeded. But we shall not do this. We shall steady our course as we did until now. He nods towards Aurora, who sort of just doesn't do that. Come on, down here. Who sort of just flaps down with a bag. For your efforts and your successful missions, these are your rewards. And she begins to hand out the rewards to the rescue teams, as well as for all of you. You get 400 coins.
Hard cash.
An actual paycheck?
So that we split.
Wait, does that actually include me as well?
Yes.
No. Oh,
God.
Oh,
so
I'm getting paid.
Is it $400 split 5 ways?
400 each.
Oh my
Damn.
god!
Jesus
Rich.
Christ. I can't believe you're paying 400 gold coins to the fucking Council of Soul member. I didn't know you have a mercenary in the group.
Listen, it's a tax write-off because it's like a donation to like a church.
Kakula will
It's-
learn about this and he says he immediately like, how dare you give this Council of Soul member 400 coins?
No, it's like that. It's like that game where you have to like give a portion of your paycheck back to the guild.
No.
Nick's just sitting at, this is just a fourth of what I usually get back home. And I'm kidding.
I can't even melt these down and dress myself in them.
So 400 gold coins. You can add them to your thingy.
I feel
Yeah.
so rich.
How big of a house can Oleander buy with her 840 coins?
1 square meter.
I need at least 4 square meters.
I'm afraid the inflation is just too wild, you know, like you're gonna have to pay like at least 1,000 in the next days for like one meter, you know?
Yeah, and by the time we get our next paycheck, the rates have gone up to like 1,600. So I'm like, damn it,
Yeah.
I'm 200 off again.
So it short like we're gonna be always just homeless people.
Mm-hmm.
Every other team gets a similar amount. And with the coins distributed, the guildmaster clears his throat again. And now, for the future. As you may have heard, Sir Burdow and Lord Keeper Atten are mounting an expedition in the near future to the Frontier Tangle. Given our current predicament, that shall not take place now, much to the disappointment of Sir Burdow, given his loud sigh. But fear not, once we have steadied ourselves, we shall resume. There are a number of threats looming over the overlands as we speak, and there are 3 primary concerns that I have at this point. As you know, the Dawn Patrol has been assigned to the Gilded Flats, but communications with them have ceased. We have not received a word from them in days, perhaps a week even at this point. I would have one of you teams venture to the Gilded Flats and lend whatever aid you can to the Dawn Patrol, and if need be, help them come home. There is also the matter of the missing sage in Tide Hollow. Sage Talassos has been taken by pirates to parts unknown. Currently, our newest recruits, the dancing crew, have taken it upon themselves to rescue the sage. But I would have one of you lend aid to them and their Admiral Struss in recovering the sage. Lastly, though the Baneful Dusk is a present threat, they are not the biggest concern at the moment. Instead, I have learned, both from your fellow guildies and from others, some of them in our brig at this point, that a threat from overseas looms over the overlands. Listen, I couldn't think of another term.
Former members.
I had guildmates in my mind. I was like, fuck. No, but
Vale's like, don't say guildmates, don't say
Guildies. He's being nice to you. I have heard of a threat from overseas, from a kingdom far off. I would have one of you investigate this threat and travel to the summit in the northern reaches of the Overlands. You may discuss amongst you. There may be more than one team assigned to each position, but I would have other concerns be put on hold at the moment. And the rest of the teams begin sort of talking amongst themselves.
Character time. We got choices to make, fellas.
Yeah, that question, do we want to discuss this like OCly right now, or do we want to do it ICly?
You can discuss it OCly as well.
Yeah, I'm asking my fellow players
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Like I'll gladly talk about it IC, but I'm in the predicament that my character has not been involved with all of these events yet. So, like, from a character perspective, the Sage is the one thing she knows about. But I do like the idea of going and saving the Dawn Patrol, because we've kind of avoided the Council of Soul portion of the story for a while.
Well,
But,
I have to tend to agree. I was almost murdered for not being there, so...
Hey, you were murdered for many reasons.
So... I would say...
You were murdered by, like, a fellow,
Or
like,
attempted
because you have a secret mission you're not doing. That was not one of our choices, so I can't vote for that one.
Well, the Dawn Patrol part, you know for sure, is sort of more prestigious, since you know that the Dawn Patrol itself has a high standing in the guild.
Yeah, we get their points.
Yeah.
We get their rank.
Plus, we have another subplot that we could potentially fix when helping the Dawn Patrols. If we help the Council of Soul, we could also expand on helping, Kiki's current side quest of not being so doom and gloom all the time.
Of course, like there are multiple things to each of these plots that are tied in. I can tell there are multiple like little side activities we have available to us. But that doesn't mean that the Sage rescue is any less interesting.
No. The Sage rescue, by extension now.
That one has very hard ties to Gabriel and Saki.
Yeah. So I was about to get there.
And it is the one Oleander knows about. But since she was just recruited, she will probably be a bit silent during the IC portion. I'm just talking out of character for this part, saying those two I really like. Like, the Old Kingdom is cool, but it's basically a scouting mission, so it's not like we're gonna go and fight the king. We can learn of that from someone else. Like, that is the one I feel like would be the most successful for another team to handle without getting cooked.
Yeah.
I feel like the whole Old Kingdom stuff is something we should probably not really do, since we are kind of searched for, from what I understood from the last time we were on the Brokers of the Slopes, by these people. So if we would go for this information gathering, we would probably not end up in a good position either. There's also the fact we are from the Old Kingdom, so we know obviously the most. So for a more undercover approach to that topic, it would be better if one of the other teams did that. Then there's the thing with the Council of Soul. It's we have two things that we can improve our standing technically if we manage to do this successfully, and in best case we will be able to help out Kiki, and then we're gonna ditch Nyx because you need to keep cover.
Then we end the Nyx storylines well, we got you home, bye. And Nyx's wait. How can I still follow you guys around?
Let's be that's something I wanted to bring up, anyways. But Nyx is gonna be a very difficult thing in the current situation to keep with us as the Tailbound without being against Nyx as a character. Just when Gakusha's goons see us still riding around with Nyx the whole time, this is not gonna be a good thing for us. So we have to come up with something definitely there. No. No, you don't. I'm just saying, it's a difficult thing there, But then we have this stuff with the Sage thing, which is as Rex said, the only thing Oleander knows, and The name was Dancing Crew back in the city too, like in the Pirate Town too, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was-
Yeah, so like-
the dancing
so
crew
like,
is the Sirens crew, and they took on the mission to, like they decided to be good guys apparently, and they are gonna tackle this
Yeah.
thing like from there, but we would need to back them up, so we would
that's
team
like
up
the thing.
with your guys.
Yeah, that's like the thing, like, it's like, we have like currently the situation where like, one thing would be helping the guild out with finding their best members and helping Kiki. The other thing is more of like a personal thing for technically like both Saki and Gabriel in that regard. And I am not really sure here myself. I have to say that because I can say my character would want to know like more about like this dancing group thing because he is like sitting there and like be like, is he talking about them? So he would definitely confront that and maybe see if they're like around, and he would probably like want to help them.
Yeah.
But he would also want to help, like Kiki out. So this is like a very difficult situation I see from my character too.
Exactly.
think
out of character, like if we were to cast out of character votes as well, I would have a split vote on Soul and the pirate sage rescue. So I kind of want to hear what you guys feel.
I think like from a story perspective of how it's going currently, I think the most like I get the sage part, the sage mission saving them, that makes sense. And it makes sense to have the group, help the dancing crew because we have connections with them as well. But from where the story is right now, I think the Council of Soul story makes more sense because it sounds a little bit more urgent, and the main bad guy just told us, don't go do this. Which means we should definitely go do this.
What about you, Kiki? What do you think?
I'm fully set on Council of Soul.
Yeah?
Okay. Well, in that case, I feel like it's unanimous, because Gabriel and me are both, I like both of these things, right?
Yeah, it's like the thing where I said, like from my character's perspective, he's in the situation where, like, he has been worried about, like, the dancing crew ever since, like, that situation with the ship happened. Like, he, till this day, does not really know what happened to them. So he is technically always, like, worried about, like, okay, what's with them? So he would want to check them out, but he also wants to help Kiki, who is, like, a close and good friend to him.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm ready to move this to in character. I feel like we know kind of where we're going.
Oh yeah, what about Saki? I don't think he has written which one he prefers.
He's talked pirate so far.
Oh yeah, but so far it's okay.
Yeah, he's voting pirates. You and me are voting kind of both.
Do you wanna debate that I see them?
I think I'm ready to take it. I see.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, from what I was reading, what he was written, like, there was like no clear. I want to do this. Just like, oh yeah, like this is like this crew. Then he has like influence on like the Sneasel pirates, and so there was like nothing. That's what I was asking about him. But I'm also ready to take this like I see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go on.
Well, as the offers are presented, Oleander's kind of looking over her new team now that Kiki has affixed the scarf as a ribbon on one of her horns with the badge. Well, I did say I was hoping to help Tide Hollow and find their sage, but last we saw, it seemed impenetrable, and it seems you have some friends missing as well. How do you feel?
Well, the situation is rather difficult. However, I believe we cannot abandon one of our own on their own while they're in trouble, and Did anyone in character mention the Kakusha was here?
Yes.
Yeah, the guild master did.
The guild, we had like the whole thing, like the guild master explained that too in the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And
When, like everyone's
if
here.
Kakusha plans on, well, taking care of Council of Soul, then that seems like the highest priority. Their king is not doing well, their whole peak is frozen over, and Kakusha adds onto this trouble. Well,
I see.
how long can they last out?
It does make sense. This brigade team seems to have been missing for some time in poor conditions.
Hmm.
I'm sure these this other there was a dancing troupe or something. I'm sure they won't do anything too hasty on their own. Perhaps we could lend our aid there once we've made sure this brigade is safe.
I wonder about that one. Gabriel speaks in a more kind of worried tone.
Well, I do agree that the missing sage is a big concern, as we have seen what the sages are capable of doing during our travels. I would agree with Kiki that rescuing your missing rescue team and possibly assisting the Council of Soul is probably top priority at this point.
Helping out with the Sage search sounds like a greater priority, says Saki, if we want them to unite together for the bigger fights ahead.
Oh, yeah, you're in charge of those guys. I completely forgot about that one. Having those on our side could be useful too, but...
So, would the council, we could manage to convince them to make first contact?
If
From
you
what
can be-
I've heard, nobody has come to their aid. And
Yes, and this missing rescue group, they seem capable, considering we have lost other members to this prophet's devious strike. It wouldn't be so bad to bring home more of our own to help bolster our own defenses, I think.
if all goes well, and we manage to aid both your rescue guild and the council might even be so nice to actually send support here as well.
Saki says, I do, even if I haven't seen them ever since we left the place. And if we were to find the Sneasel somehow, they could help us further.
I'm not sure I follow.
That is something we should explain when we're all alone.
Oh, very well.
I have to admit I'm conflicted in this because, well, if they are who I believe they are, then I am worried about what they are potentially going to do on their goal to help the sage, but I kind of also want to help Kiki with her problem out. I kind of want to have both.
Oleander hasn't really seen Bration before, and she's just kind of looking over Kiki like a bit closely, like leaning down and like trying to see what's wrong with her, but unable to really tell. It's just you just feel like imagine you got your kind of back to her, and it's like the big nostrils of a horse just like huffing warm air in the back of your neck.
Kiki like tenses up and just keeps staring forwards. And like after 5 seconds, he kind of side eyes Oleander.
Looks away.
Yeah.
Very, very inconspicuously.
No, don't step on the Kiki.
I forgot to hold down shift.
While I understand your concern, Gabriel, given our previous encounter with them, I am sure that they will know if things go bad. I'm sure they will understand when it's time to move, get out of there, so to say. Because by the sound of things, they seem to have survived the unfortunate first meeting we had with them. So I trust them to make the right calls in that scenario.
But you know, the situation is different given that those daredevils have acquired this lightning beast, and they are very weak against that stuff.
I might have a suggestion.
Uh-huh.
If we decide our course of action to try and help rescue the sage once we're done, perhaps if Saki does have some influence over a group there, could he leave a written letter with the group going that way and mentioning we'll be on our way?
You mean give a letter to
These Sneasels that he seems to have some influence over.
Yeah, but
Like-
the letter needs to reach them first. I thought you
Uh,
meant to give to the
yeah,
rescue
yes,
team.
but another team will go.
If we give a letter to the Sneasels, we could give them to the dancing crew, and the dancing crew could meet up with them, and if they have a letter from Saki, the Sneasels could assist the dancing crew in their mission.
Yes, and
Gabriel turns towards
we could
the
ask
guild-
them to rally, as we will hopefully be there in a week or two.
Gabriel turns towards the guildmaster. Guildmaster, did this dancing crew leave already, or they're still around?
The dancing crew has been away for quite some time now. In fact, they arrived and immediately departed. Fuzz sort of pipes in. Yes, we told you they were at Tide Hollow and they chased the pirates. They had left for a few days before you arrived. They haven't come back since.
That's what you meant with new recruits. My bad. So much to that idea.
But still, if the rescue team meant to meet up with them, does make contact. If you had connections, I suppose it would help them stray from making any rash actions if we decide to go that route.
That depends on if that crew is still around. As far
Do
as I know,
we-
Saki hasn't had any connection with them since we left.
But it doesn't really harm us to write a letter. It
No.
doesn't cost us anything to try.
Of course not. Of course not. It does not. The thing we need to decide on is which is higher priority. And I'm trying not to be biased here, but I would, of course, want to help my kinsmen the most and the missing rescue guild or rescue team.
Yes, and for as much as I wish to make good on my promise, I do agree with Kiki. And after this horrible attack on your home here, it feels even more urgent to bring your fellow friends back in one piece.
I also believe that out of all of us here, we are the ones with most experience with Kakusha's law.
It would be
I've
ideal
heard
if we
of
met the
this.
Sneasels in person, says Saki, but a letter wouldn't hurt as well.
Now, we could make our trip to the Gilded Peaks easier on us. I've heard of this broker on the slopes, but I've never been. It seems like quite the hub for.
We get it. You want us to go shopping.
I was more so going to ask. We could pitch together some of these earnings and buy a sled. It could get us through quite quickly in snow.
Yeah,
It's not a bad idea, Oleander.
flying through the snowstorm would be a poor decision. But even then, it's going to be quite the hike.
Well, thus the sled.
If
Your small bodies would sink, but I can barrel through.
if they're not in trouble. This Kakusha did also mention broker on the slopes. Oh, did he?
Did he? I'm not sure right now.
Mention what?
Did Kakusha mention broker on the slopes?
It
came up.
The guild leader mentioned it, but I don't.
The guild leader mentioned broker on the shores.
Oh, shores.
Shores.
He mentioned that Gakusha had been sighted there.
Okay, it's the wrong broker, so we're fine.
Okay. While Kiki says clueless, her point still stands, even though she doesn't know better.
Right then. So, what is our conclusion then? Do we go help help your rescue team and the Council of Soul then?
I believe that should be our first destination, but we could make a vow to try and back up the team going to help the sage once we're done. And,
That sounds reasonable.
write up those letters.
I want to help both, so it is true that we should keep priority on the Council of Soul for now. We're definitely going to need the help of Brooks and his team if we want to have a fighting chance against whatever's going to come next.
Yes.
And once we have helped those out, we should try to help the others with the stage, and maybe we can get Saki Sneasels as additional support for what's to come in the future. We're going to need every possible Mon's help we can.
I concur.
Sounds like a good plan, says Saki.
Then we are in agreement.
April turns again towards the Guildmaster.
Raises a ribbon.
He slams with the ribbon on the table, like a fist, bam!
Yeah, but it sounds just like a wet slop, like a wet noodle.
He points back to the matter like, objection!
wet noodle. I just imagine just like these swimming noodles that and you're just like in the water, just bam, bam, bam.
Just kind of wet slapping sound.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But yeah, Gabriel turns towards the Guildmaster with his left paw raised up. We would like to go towards the Council of Soul and see about helping Brooks and his team.
You have settled it?
We have all agreed on that one.
Very well. I would prefer if but one team was assigned to this particular mission, given the dangers involved, and I would dare say you are the best fit for it, so I shall approve of this. You are to head to the Gilded Flats as soon as possible.
We would also, if possible, once we are done, like to check up on the missing sage.
That may prove tricky, but if you are successful, I would much prefer if you return to the guild with your fellow rescuers, and then we could consider options. I should remind you
Understood.
that... Go on, Eleander.
Well, it seems we have some friends over there. We could send... We wish to send the team going that way with a few written notes to see if we can help even further, even in our absence.
If you wish, then whichever team is assigned to Tide Hollow, you may provide them with the notes and letters you require. But for the Tailbound, in order to reach the Gilded Flats, you must travel to Stone Burrows, and then find your way through the barrier wall, the barrier mountains. I would provide flights to you through the snowstorm, but as it stands, we require every Corviknight we have at our disposal. They shall carry you as far as Stone Burrows, and no further. Is that understood?
Yes.
Right. You are understood.
I actually can use that quite well, since there's one of my own kind there which could maybe help me with this, well, freshly attained new form of mine.
You were gonna say, Nix?
I was gonna ask, does Nyx know the way from the Stone Burrows to the Gilded Peaks? Like, because she...
Presumably you went that way.
Yeah, like, she does know the way from there, because she, that's where the...
Well, the thing is, at least, we don't know how Nyx got there the last time, since the stinky ass bird was last time there, so we don't know, obviously.
You'd know at least where the tunnels are.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah.
Oh, I would be able to handle some ground transport from there, but could your... she always looks nervous when she looks at the Corviknights. Carry such a thing as well, even if they are to drop us off early?
What did you ask that again?
She's asking if the Corviknights can carry her sled if she gets a sled before we leave.
Our Corviknights are quite strong. They shall handle the task.
Thank you. The funny thing is, I don't need to get wheels to make it the wagon when it's on land, because I just need to turn the sled over and wear it like a shell on her back. Like, she can carry the sled anyway. It's just, you can't drag it when it doesn't have wheels.
Nyx looks towards Oleander and asks, how do you handle...
You didn't say anything.
Nyx? You cut off.
Nyx?
Damn it. Nyx looks towards Oleander and asks, after a little while, how do you handle cold, Oleander?
Rather well. I'm quite warm-blooded, even if I may not look so. If Kiki were to investigate, the armored shells are rather, hard and cold to the touch, but the warm underbelly, ooh, that is snuggly.
All right. Just making sure, since bugs tends to hide away during winter and such.
I am a bit more than my smaller kindred.
Right.
Excellent. With this settled, then I believe the rest of the teams have made their decisions as well. Fuzz and Rana shall return to Tide Hollow, as Fuzz is quite adept at, swimming, and shall provide the adequate help to Rana if they should venture out at sea. If I am not mistaken, their path shall lead them to Delmai's Wharf first, in which case I would require Vale to accompany them as well. Basil and Cavil shall head over to the summit in the north. Be cautious and do not approach the shores too much, as you will be caught in the spell that locks time itself. Lucia and Stephen shall accompany you there, but they shall keep a great distance in the event you are caught in the spell. Is everyone's mission clear?
Yes.
It is clear to us the tailbound.
It's Steven. It's different. Excellent. Make preparations and make ready to depart as soon as possible. There shall be a Corviknight ready for you in Broker on the slopes. That is all. And the teams begin to disperse.
Well then, shall we head to Broke off the slopes, was it? Slopes, right? Was.
It would
believe
seem
so.
wise to stock up and to find a sled.
Or anything could help us make us one, but we need to be prepared for, well, whatever we have to potentially deal with.
Yes.
Before all of you leave... Oh, sorry. Saki says, Guildmaster, do you happen to know someone in the guild that can be of help with wounds? I want to take care of those before we depart. Yes, do drop by the infirmary near the supplies. They shall provide you with what you need.
He just gets up from the fucking chair and it's just fucking soaked and he's like, thank you, bleeding out. Sat in a meeting while bleeding out and
Yeah.
Oh, Guildmaster,
Yes?
would it be possible to find an adjustment for my scarf? Since with this new form, it's a bit uncomfortable to wear it like this.
Choking me.
he's just like, you know, a Shiba that refuses to walk and the collar just puffs up all of his like neck cloth.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're stuck with that because I drew you that way.
Hey, I said back then you should make it into like more of like an armband or something like that, that can be just around the one of the leg.
Too late. Yes, do find a tailor in Broker on the Slopes, and they shall be happy to attend to you.
I understand. Well,
Kiki notices the chairs and their condition and quickly skedaddles.
Oh, he's one.
Before you depart, Vale approaches you, holding something in his hand.
Yeah, sword.
Before you leave,
yes, for to kill.
there's something you might be interested in. When you left Delmai's Wharf, you might have left something of interest behind. And he holds out to Gabriel a shell.
A shell? Gabriel reaches for the shell with one of his ribbons.
Oh no, we unlocked fast travel.
This shall summon your friend, the Lapras you befriended in Dalmai's Wharf. She left it with me, but it seems I didn't leave it with you. So, here you have it.
Oh, you met her again.
I did have to meet her on the way out from Dalmai's Wharf.
I see. Well, this will come in handy when we're gonna need it. Thank you, Vale.
And with that, he bows his head and heads out as well.
Nyx looks toward the group before they leave the room. Before we head out, could I have a word with in private?
I suppose we could speak by the exit?
In your case, Oleander, it's rather urgent, and in your case, Oleander, since you just joined, given what just happened here, I will give you the choice to step away and not listen to this if you don't feel comfortable being that much in danger.
Would I be more or less in danger knowing what the danger is?
Knowing what the danger is, might prepare you better, but the fact what I might tell you could put you in more danger, well, I don't know if it evens out.
Oh, what's more danger than having the risk of dying, even if we're at our own home?
Yeah.
I cannot fathom that could get any worse than that.
Right?
I would hope to not be caught too off guard, not knowing if something is hunting you, little one.
Well, I thought that I should at least extend the courtesy of giving you the choice of not hearing. But if you want to listen, it's alright by me, but let's find a private spot.
Alright, so you don't speak in the guildmaster's quarters, I assume?
No, that was not the idea in my head, at least.
Were you heading out to broker on the slopes?
Yeah, like we could probably just talk like by the exit to broker on the slopes.
I want to do some shopping.
Shop.
Shop.
Right. Well, you make your way out of the guild. Saki does get a chance to stop by the infirmary and patch himself up, so you can recover your health.
He can do that after we were shopping. We must spend the cash.
Shopping revitalizes us.
It's Rag.
Hey,
He's
Rag
here.
is back.
Oh my god, I devolved. Oh shit, guys, it's over. I devolved.
We got turned back in time.
Man, guys, I can't believe I have the chance to become a Legion again.
We got
Exchange
retconned.
portraits.
It was all a nightmare.
All a dream.
It was all just a dream. My best friend has never
Back
left me.
to the plot.
I need to fix this map too.
Aww, you
New
woke up from the dream.
shopkeepers.
Man. I'm sad. It could have all have been imagine would have just have been like, oh yeah, but it's all just like an illusion. You never did all of that.
We just rolled a random dice and now we got reverted.
So can I take a head-running star jump off that led to a triple, double, triple, quadruple spiral backflip onto the levels below?
Give us a dexterity athletic roll.
You need at least build up a couple of backwards long jumps to get across that.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that's
then-
it.
Yeah,
No,
probably
just
after the explanation.
Listen, just set Kiki to an athletic dexterity check, and then we're gonna see what's happening. Easy as that.
Oleander does the same, and just everyone's trying to land on the canopy here, and then Oleander comes last, and just rips right through it.
She's gonna try to do the broom trick.
I think if Oleander would be trying to jump down from there, you know, that would not just ruin the canopy, it would also just cause it to like crash through the fucking wood.
I take the whole platform.
Oleander is immediately concerned that there's bridges everywhere, and she's like looking over the rail and like looking down, trying to see how thick it is and like how sturdy it is, like from the outside before like trying to even bother crossing. It's like, oh no.
Lean over the bridge and watch Oleander's predicament.
Do you have a problem with heights, Oleander?
More of a size and weight. Perhaps you cross first.
Right.
No, we have just a cracking noises.
The whole
You know,
thing's
like
wobbling.
these bridges over like a cliff in movies that usually make like these sounds like, oh, it's about to fucking break
Yeah.
with every step. That's just how
Yeah.
I imagine this right now.
Look, nothing
Exhales
to worry about.
loudly.
You are just fine.
Okay.
Very fine. You know, I just realized I have the power to technically bully Saki. I could have just picked him up and just hold him over the railing there.
It's a fairly pleasant day out in Broker-on-the-Slopes as you finally exit the caverns of the guild. There aren't as many people out in the markets this time, at least not compared to last time, as the rest of the teams continue to prepare for what they were doing.
What's in here?
Nothing.
Damn it.
It's another exit from the guild.
Crack, 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 crack.
It feels like it has been a month since we were here the last time.
2
Alright,
months. 2
just
months, some
face
say.
it. Just remember, the berries here are not on the house.
Oh,
Oh,
of course.
oh yeah. I almost forgot about it because of Roosevelt. Can we go back there?
Someday.
Gabriel just jokingly saying that.
Maybe when we are under more pleasant circumstances.
We luckily have plenty of coin to get berries. Please don't split up.
It
Not
was-
slipping on it again.
Gabriel just wants to check.
If,
back
I mean, you can
activity.
split up, but we'll have to do initiative so I could like track all of you.
Too late.
The Kekleon sort of looks up from behind the counter. Oh, my favorite customers. Hi, hello, welcome.
Gabriel is just picking up Saki and to help him like see better the wares. he holds now like up at his ribbons.
He gets uppies.
Look at it if you played Mutant Year Zero.
How are you faring? Saki says while looking at the stall if there's anything new for sale. Quite well. And he looks over to Gabriel. The leaf cloak you acquired from me is serving you well, I presume?
It's doing a very good job, yes. So I think it has become a bit small since the last time.
Yes, and your friend there with the lucky charm?
Oh, aha. Yes, it's a most peculiar thing. How'd you come by it?
We have our ways. To answer your question, though, yes, we do have new goods for sale. And he begins to dig through all. He begins to dig through the boxes and begins to unearth what he has for sale, which is he puts out a razorang, a large leaf with sharp edges. He puts out a large circular leaf that looks like the head of a lotad.
He decapitated the Lotad with the Razorang.
That's crazy, bro.
And he puts out. Oh wait, no, you bought the life dew from him last time.
Yeah, we did.
No, that's it. That's all he has.
Wow, nothing new.
That is new.
Razor Leaf is an AoE attack.
We've seen the ranges before, though.
You did.
Oh,
Back in Sage's Respite.
And we have seen the. I think none of us had like the dice for it.
We had just no coin. Oh, we don't have rain dance, so you know.
This one, every battle from now on is gonna have a rain effect on it. Yes, especially if we don't buy it.
So does hailstorm count as rain, technically?
No.
No. Hailstorm is what you do not want in this party at all.
One hailstorm, everyone fucking dies.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
awesome.
everyone fucking dies. It is an ice move, yeah, but it's a ref effect that does always damage to you no matter, like, unless you're like an ice type at the end of turn.
It's the way the DM tells you to go find a cave.
You know what sandstorm is, Kiki? It's pretty much the same thing. Just ice.
Does the Kecleon on the other side have different stuff, or do they like the same sort of them?
He has different stuff.
Okay. Well, yes.
Gabriel holds still up Saki so you can see the goods better. Anything fancying you there?
Let me just handle the other side first.
Gotta give them like a voice, like a "Why, hello there.
Oh,
What can I get for
there!
ya?"
Not really,
I
but
see.
it was worth a look.
But I'm afraid it's the same for me. He says as he's putting Saki on his back.
While this guy is like, here's a master sword and all infinity stones.
I'm afraid those two goods are not really of interest to the two of us for now.
Very well, we'll come back later, huh? Yeah? Yeah,
We'll check you out another time, yes.
yeah. I don't remember
And
what
with,
voice I did for them last time. I did a voice
With
for
Saki
them.
on his back, he is going to move over to where Leander and probably Nyx are.
If they had like a very low Russian tone.
That's
Welcome to
Nirvana.
my-
Like everyone else.
I can't do that. I need to give him a New
That's
York accent, huh? No, that's Canadian. I need to like, I'm walking here!
As long as you're
Hey,
trying to do
Butting!
German, I'm
You
Hey!
buying something
Hey!
or what?
Hey, buying
Hey!
something or what?
My cousin
didn't-
Tony will bust you up.
I didn't know we're fucking in Italy here, what the fuck?
Annie, you buy something, eh?
Oh no, episode 1, I wanna leave. Turn it off, turn it off!
The Kekleons are secretly all Watto. But the other Kekleon also just props himself up, throws the other Kekleon like a smirk, and looks towards you. Welcome, welcome. I have better goods than my sibling. Hmm? And he puts out 2 belts. One is a sort of a large black cloth belt. The other is more leather, and it's red with these accents of yellow on the edges. And he puts out these specs on the counter.
We can finally equip.
Oh my god, is
Nyx-
that a focus sash I see?
Nyx, the anti-Nyx item. But also the sunglasses
Wait.
would help you out.
I bet with you that thing is going to cost like 500 coins.
Wow. Good thing for me, I have 500 points.
402.
Wait. So it's regardless of the HP?
What do you mean?
First time user would faint due to damage from a move remain at 1 HP. Yes, so you do not have to be one shot to use Focus Sash. because
And
that's
it's
how-
also just in that scenario, so it's once per battle.
Yeah. Okay, so that works. That basically works better than a regular focus sash. That's great.
Yeah, because it's really hard to one-shot people if they're not like severely like glass cannon in this game.
Yeah.
Technically, I feel like it's impossible because you would need like the. I think unless you're like a legendary, it's technically impossible if you unless you use some lethal move.
Yeah.
Because you have like you will have like a specific amount of defenses depending on the Pokemon more or less, and then there's like the fact that like you need a high enough strength point to get through like all of that HP at once with the, and then also like the amount of luck you need as well.
Yeah.
Unless
So,
you
like,
avail with use like his DM dice, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. So you would need like at least 9 damage dice against Nyx and hit all of the 6 dice that roll, which is very unlikely. So you need to have a lot of damage to one-shot someone in this game.
Yeah.
Does the Focus Sash
It
prevent
effectively
lethal
prevents
damage?
all-
Yeah, it prevents
It
just...
prevents all but 1 damage.
Yeah. Lethal damage is applied after you faint.
What equipment slot does it go into?
Imagine lethal damage like this, Saki. It's like in Baldur's Gate 3 when you're like with a character on the ground, it's like death saving throws pretty much. Every time you get hit, you just get more attacks to you, and then if you have like full, you're dead.
So I haven't quite figured out the proper equipment slots.
They look like held items, like
Yeah,
the held items.
they're-
Because weapons are usually custom and armor is usually custom.
They're trinkets, essentially.
Yeah, trinket slot.
Okay.
I don't have a trinket that I believe.
So basically, you have ditch evil light for it.
Yeah.
Actually, does the beckoning shell count as a trinket for me, so I can just summon like a pet Lapras every time in battle?
You wish.
Hey, I'm asking you, and you put it into my part.
Like the ogre horn in BG3.
That sash looks rather colorful. Saki eyes the Focus Sash. Yes, it'll offset you 150 gold coins.
Only 150. Damn.
And when you say that out loud, so he's like, of course, I meant 250.
Of course, I meant 250! That 150 is for premium.
I only got 400.
Well,
That's exactly what the belt of this costs.
It does have SpongeBob meme. I only got 7. But
that depends. How
But I
much do you
don't.
have? How much you're willing to give?
I'm willing to sacrifice my friend on my back here. Yeah, we should trade Nyx for that Focus Sash. You're right.
Well, what'll it be?
Could you have made something that gives like fairy benefits or so? Come on, Vale.
There's only one item that does that.
He could have made something.
Yeah, but okay, he could have made something. Sure.
I'm just saying, like,
There's
like
a very there's a very specific Nyx item there, but no one else has dark type moves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, like I could go for the black glasses just for the style, but it wouldn't do anything.
The style points.
Yeah, just for the style
Like,
points.
No, can we replace the black glasses with like ruby, like pink ruby shades?
They gotta be star-shaped as well.
I was about to say you have to make them like heart-shaped.
Yeah,
No, it's rose-tinted nostalgia goggles.
Would you be interested in that, Nyx? He asks in relation to the Focus Sash.
Who, me? And she kind of looks at the sash. She had kind of spaced out a little bit. What did the sash do again, or what does it do?
This sash shall prevent you from being knocked out by unforeseen attacks. You shall find yourself standing on your feet at the edge of your life, but alive.
And Nyx thinks back on basically every opportunity there where she would have needed one of those. That would be useful, indeed. Unless someone else feels like they have more use of it.
I could have used that at the start of our journeys. Saki has momentary PTSD from his time as a Minchino.
the Minchino files.
Fucking dying.
Did you kill Gabriel with that?
Fair enough.
I don't know, I feel like so tempted for just to have the glasses for the trip, but they would be so useless for me. Technically, I just would want the hat, you know, like I just want the hat with to be like, yeah, this is my bard outfit. Listen, I cannot be a bard without having like fancy clothing with the hat.
True.
yeah, that's fair.
Tell me, shopkeep,
Mm-hmm.
is there a craftsman somewhere on the broker of the?
There are crafters everywhere around you. What do you need specifically?
Wood and someone who could work a carriage, a wagon, or a sled, perhaps.
You might require the Forge Master at the other end of Broker on the Slopes.
Thank you.
Kiki wonders about where Oleander would have to wear the belt just across the other side. She wonders if she should get Oleander.
Oh no!
I would be interested in buying the sash, says Saki. Oh. Good. That's 150 coins. Okay. And he gives you the focus sash.
Nyx eyes the glasses and asks what they do.
These unusual shades, aside from providing quite the boost in your fashion, provide a modicum of power to your abilities that are of a darker nature.
Do look rather stylish. How much would you want for those?
These specs would set you back 170 gold coins.
Oh my
17
god.
or 17?
17. 17.
70.
Yes.
I can't believe those fucking glasses are more expensive than the sash, but I guess they give you the trip.
Okay. I would like to have those specs, please, then.
Very well. And the money?
And she hands over the 170 coins.
And you, in turn, get the specs.
Thank you.
You can equip them because you don't have a trinket. Actually, you have a violite.
Yeah, she's not equipping it.
Okay. So remove the black glass are just in your inventory then.
Nope, she is actually gonna walk over to Gabriel and try these on.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Gabriel is just standing there, very confused.
Try these on. And she holds
You know,
out the
you have the
glass.
chance. You have the chance to just like force them on him.
Oh
No,
god.
but she's asking politely. Try these on.
Okay. Gabriel, very confused, uses his whip feelers to somehow put those sunglasses thingies like that's on his like on his face.
And how does he look?
I don't know.
Well, that is something you will.
Gabriel, do a beauty.
Oh.
No, do a cool perform
Oh my-
roll.
Perform?
Yes.
Can I make the
Perform for me,
suggestion that I feel like a lure would make more sense, but I take it.
No, sorry. The glasses, cool.
No, I meant like a lure instead of perform. I feel like that would have made more sense, but it's the same numbers anyway, so it doesn't matter. Why does it have to be cool, mate?
You look. They could do with being another color.
Oleander is just quietly shaking her head.
I feel weird with these. Gabriel just doesn't seem really appreciative of these glasses.
I think they do look good on you.
The Kekleon sort of leans over on the counter, like putting his elbows on the counter and his head on his hands. If you would find me a gem, I could arrange for those to be modified.
What kind of gem?
A gem that contains elemental power.
Oh, I see.
Quick, guys, we need to that Samson from Kiki.
I'm gonna check if I heard that.
No, that was OCD.
Well, I'm still gonna roll if I heard that. What would that be?
If you heard the shopkeep, you definitely heard them. You're like directly, like you have these big ass ears. You have ears of hearing.
I mean, yeah, but if you take a look at
clear
how
out some
you...
fur out of them. Though.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, if you take a look at Kiki's ears, you know, there's like a lot of fur coming out of that. She needs a haircut.
Maybe she has like
Gem?
super hearing, but the fur is there to make it so she doesn't go deaf at the like the.
Say that again. Say that again, Kiki.
An elemental gem?
Indeed, an elemental gem, and I could provide a way to modify those specs into something more adequate, perhaps.
Something like this?
No, that would not do.
Could there be anything done with this?
Perhaps to an Eevee, you might. No, what I would require is, and he sort of leans down under the counter and pulls out a gem. What I would require is more of a gem, yes?
Alright, I think Rag ate one of those.
Yeah, he ate one of those.
Yeah,
I think he ate one of those as well before.
He ate the normal gem to do a scratch.
Well, at least we know what to look out for then.
Those aren't too uncommon. I've seen those before.
Well, you can keep the glasses for now at least. I do think they look good on you personally.
I don't know. Take them back, he says as he removes the glasses and holds them back out to Nyx. I appreciate it, but they don't feel right.
Wow. Okay then, we'll see if we can change them later then if we happen to find Jim. And then she respectfully takes back the glasses then. What was it about that sash, Saki, that you mentioned earlier? Did you buy it?
Also, Saki was asking about the black belt, Mr. Vale.
His jaw finally gave out.
He may have died.
Was I muted this whole fucking time?
Yes.
Saki was asking about the black belt somewhere.
He was asking about the sash, and he bought it already.
No, here. What can you tell us about that black belt? He said that like 6 minutes ago.
Oof.
Around 6 minutes ago.
What can you tell us about that black belt? The belt is of a master of the martial arts, and shall boost your abilities with such types of attacks.
Perhaps let's not spend everything at the first place we go. I believe we might need some warm winter clothing and, of course, the sled itself.
How much would that be? I know a thing or two about that style. That would set you back another 170 coins.
Don't spend all of your hard-worked money here immediately, Saki.
Kiki eyes the stone and then attempts to gently press it to the dark hide of Oleander and observes any immediate effects.
I don't think all the other count as an EV.
That's quite pricey. I will pass, says Saki. Very well. Do come back again.
We shall one day. Let us proceed to look around.
Yes.
I'm kidnapping something. Huh?
And to answer
Gabe-
your question from earlier, Saki,
Gabriel turns towards Kiki as he hears her saying that. What?
Oh, I'm merely conducting a little science.
Forcefully evolving Pokemon she's passing.
Yeah. And Nick's response to Saki's earlier question about the sash, that sash would be useful to me, but if anyone else has more use of it, they should use it.
Gabriel looks over to that one store that they saw the last time and see if from the distance if they have finished setting up.
The store appears to have finished setting up. Yes, there are currently several drillbirds sort of moving around, transporting some kind of ore in their like paddle hands, just sort of moving it around.
Could be worth checking out later.
Perhaps we should invest in the most pressing supplies first.
Well, it seems Kiki wants to check out this store.
Just sweating profusely in panic as her friends are just spending money at every stop. It's like,
Well,
we
don't
need
buy
at
all
least
these
two things before we can. Oh, okay.
Hey, listen, it's not our fault like that Saki and Nix are spending all of their money immediately.
The Sunflora behind the counter looks up and sort of just brightens up at recognizing the faces before her. Oh, hello! You're back.
It's been a while.
Warm greetings.
It has been a while. Did you perhaps return to Sage's Respite since we last met?
Sage's Respite?
Yes,
You remember that village we were in at the very beginning of our journey?
I do not believe we returned there yet.
Oh,
We
that's
didn't get a chance.
a pity, but very well. Did you require something?
Oh, I am really curious. I'm looking over. What have you got?
Oh, well, much the same as before. I have some blast seeds, heal seeds, reviver seeds, of course, as well as quick seeds.
They... I
Can you
think
link them again?
will come in useful, however... We might be back.
We should be coming back.
Very well. I will see you later.
Last seed has been upgraded.
See you later.
Remember.
I still have that super blast seed. I bet I could make that one jealous.
Sell. See what much you go for. Sell. Try to sell it.
I get
Maybe I will.
immediately distracted by pretty dresses.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Gabriel is looking around in the store to see if he can see some clothing he like, completely ignoring the fact that he still has Zack on his back.
Oh, hello, darling. You're from Rusvale.
Yes. Yeah, yes, indeed.
My, you're one of the transport ones, aren't you? Welcome. What are you doing here in Broker on the Slopes?
Exploring career paths, perhaps.
I see.
We will be, oh, never mind, okay. We are set to be traveling east through the coldest area by now. Perhaps you have anything lined with Mareep or Blue?
I do have some wool from King's Beacon. I could arrange something. How much do you require?
Who looks over the little ones? Mostly to fit them, I would be more than good enough with a drape.
Well, your friend there already seems to have quite a heavy cloak. Well, both of your friends do. And your Vulpix friend likewise has a cloak of her own. Perhaps I could instead improve their current cloaks?
That would probably be better.
I wonder if you can actually improve the rag-made cloak.
It's like this craftsmanship is too good for me.
True.
Nyx has one too many items.
Yeah, I'm gonna unequip the Violite and equip the Focus Sash instead.
That still makes you have one too many.
Yeah,
items.
you still have one too many items.
You are encumbered.
Oh, for the first time.
You wanna? You're gonna carry around your psychic yolk forever?
No. But where do I? That's a good question. I wonder what that sells for. But the question is, who do I sell it to?
I'll drink it for $5.
Maybe the weird fucking Satu will will buy it.
Fellas, could you this way?
Well, okay. Well, I'll take the sash once I sold the inventory then.
Little ones.
I can turn.
Oleander just doesn't raise her voice ever.
Yes.
Yes.
Huh?
We need to do something about your garb. While two of you have the potential for flames, you would probably tire yourself out, keeping everyone warm out there. Could you see what you could do, Miss Taylor?
Yes, of course. Let me see. Come closer, you. And she points at the Vulpix. Let's see. This is exquisite. Council of Soul. You do not have a cloak, but I could arrange for something perhaps... She begins to look through her inventory. For a mere 40 coins, I could arrange for a cloak for you that is lined with Mareep wool, which shall keep you warm even in the harshest of conditions. Shut up.
That sounds reasonable. As long as it keeps me warm, I'm happy to pay.
Excellent. Then 40 coins, please.
And she hands over 40 coins on the counter.
Okay, you can subtract them from your side.
Mhm.
Return tomorrow, and I shall have your garments ready.
All right. That was 40, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
You, and she points at Kiki.
Oh. She walks
Let
up.
me see. This is my own making, is it not? With a twist of some kind? 20 coins, and I can line it with Mary Pool as well.
Mary Pool. And how does this wall look?
Well, it is yellow. It is mostly on the inside. It shall not be visible on the outside.
Isn't my cloak right now like? Doesn't it have like a royal red inside?
It's a good question. Does it?
Rag, they made something to it.
I'm
Rag.
not sure actually. I don't recall what's like.
He
bought
did
the fabric.
something.
We have the VOD.
I think that's for Saki.
We have the VOD if you want
think
to go
that's
check.
Yeah, I think it's for Saki, but like it was the stuff I made for Saki and Gabriel. I'm not entirely sure if I did the
No,
same
no, I
for-
remember you did something for Kiki, but I don't remember what it was
I'm
exactly.
pretty sure it was the insides were turned to more.
Could be. Like, I imagine we're all gonna walk out of here looking like Game of Thrones characters on the wall with all that, like, the big fucking, like, crow neck fur going down the shoulders.
The only thing I remember
Saki
is
isn't
the-
wearing anything, just the scarf.
Alright.
Naked
I'm
to the
constantly cold. Will I feel the cold anyway?
That is a good question.
I mean, come on, Kiki is a fire type. She's like a natural heater anyway. Like, there's no way she can freeze in the cold.
given that the storms and the Gilded Peaks are unnatural, I wouldn't put it past us that we would feel the cold. So just to be sure, we should prepare for it.
Kiki didn't say that in character, by the way.
Yeah, I did say that in character.
Yeah, fair enough. She kind of turns her head and Nyx doesn't say anything, wanders over. I'll take your deal.
Excellent. If you would leave your cloak with me, I shall have it ready for you in the morning.
She begins taking the cloak off. It takes like a good minute to.
It's covered in ashes.
Oh my
You
god.
just have to dust it over the side.
Oh dear,
I saw that, Oleander.
you've had quite some predicament with this, haven't you?
Tell me about it.
Well, I shall do my best to also restore it to its original grandeur. 20,
Yeah, my thanks.
20 coins
She
then?
leaves 20 coins.
Thank you.
Fuck! How much did I have? 517. So I will have 497.
Yes. She points at Saki. You there? Next.
Yeet?
Let us see. You will not
take off the cloak off my model.
Open your inventory, remove cloak. You will not require much, so 30 gold coins shall do with for a cloak lined with Marie Pool. But you have dexterity up. True.
A racist, they asked next for 40.
$30 coins, yes. No, she said 20 for you. Skiki, I think it was 20.
For next they asked 40. They're racist.
Because it's a bigger one.
Well, yeah.
It's
also,
more the
like,
fact that, like, the cloak from Nate is made out of different stuff because of being stolen, you know?
Also,
There needs to be more work done to it.
So if
you know,
Oleander
you
asks
see-
for one, it's gonna be
okay,
like
one, Nix has also fucking run off, split the party. But second, Nix also is dressed in gold, so you know they're going to charge a premium, and once they turn away, they put back normal prices.
I'll get to Nyx in a sec.
He's only undercover Nix, I don't see the token anymore.
Token is all about the Satu.
I was thinking I could go there in the meantime, since this was probably gonna take some time.
The first thing he said, don't split the party.
No, you can go, but to split, I'll have to do like initiative rolls so I can like go between you.
I'm fine with waiting.
Saki says, sure, sounds like a deal. He gives 30 coins. Good. Do come back in the morning, and you shall have your cloak. And you can subtract 30 coins. And you there? She points at Gabriel.
The oversized Legion Sylvian makes its way over.
Let us see. This leaf cloak. I cannot line this with Marie Poole. This shall be tricky indeed. Let me think. If only you had a scale of the Council of Souls Radiant one, it would make it so much easier.
Perhaps a secondary garment.
It may come to that, yes.
We'll make a pair of pants. Here's your pants.
What the fuck?
I have something of an idea. If you would bring me 15 berries, the manner that prevent one from being enclosed in ice, I could imbue another cloak with that ability and prevent you from cold.
I feel like Vale is telling me right now I have to choose if I want to keep the rag cloak with the stats, or I have to take a new cloak with stats. 15 berries, you said?
Indeed. They are of the Aspir variant.
I would need to look around before that, I believe. I will consider it. I will return with the berries if I can manage to find them.
Very good. There is the matter, of course, that it would require you to purchase another leaf cloak for 60 gold coins. The new cloak, however, would be imbued with the power to prevent you from being encased in ice.
I see. You make this very difficult for my character right now, because he's very attached to the cloak that Rag made, because it's like one of the last things he has from Rag. Sure, I can do that.
Listen, it's because of lore, but also because, listen, I don't want to stack 5 effects on the same cloak.
Listen, I just want like the effects stacked on my guitar, so I can actually say like I have a weapon that's actually doing something compared to like the people that have weapons that can do something.
You don't though. You can have multiple songs equipped. You have like freebies.
I could also just, you know, use Gabriel's paws and like clap on like some random rock to make sounds, and it will work. Like,
if you say so.
I mean, you can probably take it to the Forge Master and see if you can, you know, get the stat or something on it. I don't know.
I need my rag back. Give me back my best friend.
Very well then. Do return. before we close, and you can make your decision.
All right.
And I might just need some sort of drape to keep snow from lodging between my scales. Perhaps something Mudstale would wear.
You would require far more than a regular Mudsdale. Perhaps for 60 coins, I could arrange something large enough.
To
3 chance I'd say heal 2 HP on a Wednesday. Nirvana. Go on.
Perhaps to sweeten the deal, Oleander just kind of looks at Gabriel and Kiki. Perhaps a accompanying scarf that fits my size a bit better. Mine is currently, and she kind of nods her head up towards her horn where it's just a little scarf tied.
Yes. I shall make it fit somehow.
Oh yeah, I was told by the guild master as well, but I should ask here if you could maybe adjust my scarf as well.
Ah, yes, I can see the problem. Do leave it here. I shall tend to it, free of charge.
Oh god damn, you're right. Now I really want the fucking poncho.
Yes.
Vale, can I have a poncho, Vale?
Purple poncho.
The rescue guild poncho.
Yes.
Everyone gets a poncho.
Can we make that happen? I want a poncho now. Blame Rag. You can even tell him to draw it, as punishment.
Oleander, meanwhile, has leaned over to her side, opened one of her saddlebags with her mouth, and she's just leaning in and taking out a coin, and leaning in and taking out a coin. So she starts to wonder if she should segment her coins into smaller bags.
Gabriel offers Oleander to help with her coin problem.
She turns around to let him rifle through her bags, and the tail spikes kind of scrape a little bit against the shopkeep's vendor stand, and dislodges it a little bit, and you have to push it back into place.
I was about to say, do you have to roll now force to see if I get poisoned by you? I forgot. I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna get hit by one of the spikes.
You're fine.
But Gabriel looks through Oleander's bag to find the coins, and he makes sure again. You said 60?
60, please.
Gabriel then checks how many coins were already on the counter, and then begins to collect the last ones needed until there was 60 coins on the counter.
My thanks. Do return in the morning, and I shall have all of your cloaks ready.
Thank you.
Gabriel then removes his scarf and places it on the counter.
She takes the scarf as well and begins to speak to the Suwaddles near her to begin work.
I feel a lot better. I feel I can breathe actually.
You do look a bit less constrained.
I feel also very skinny now.
I wanted to say let's not get ahead of ourselves, but I'm not gonna say that.
What'd you say, Kiki?
Kiki just went, don't worry, it doesn't make you look any skinnier.
Are you calling me fat?
Well, I would never. I'm just saying you said you felt skinnier, but if you're worried, you don't need to worry because you don't look skinnier than with the cloak.
Where are the 3 of you headed now?
Oleander will at least need to go towards the Forge Master, but she will stop at the berry shop or the Snorlax
I kind of wanted.
thing.
I wanted to kind of check out what like these guys are offering us.
I think
Rocks
he's
at the rock store.
following Oleander.
Yeah, because like the last time they were like still setting up, so I kind of am curious what they may offer you in general. You're like, they could have gems.
Why is there a hooded guy in the mountain cliffs?
Yeah, I was about to say, what's
Wait,
that
what?
hooded guy in the mountain?
Wait, where?
That's the
Here.
observer token, so the observer
Oh.
can follow along the action to film.
You didn't see that?
Before that though, Vale.
I'm moving over to Nyx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nyx places the bottle with the strange psychic joke in it and asks the Kecleon, "Would you be interested in this?"
The Kecleon's on the other side of the
Not
waterfall go,
Kecleon, the
what?
Tatu.
What? What happened?
I don't know what happened.
What do you mean?
He said Kecleon, so I was making a joke.
Oh.
All right. She places the bottle of the strange egg yolk on the counter and asks, "Would you be interested in this?"
The Zatu approaches about as stoic as ever and sort of just leans directly over the bottle. Precious, perhaps valuable. I offer 70 coins.
That sounds like a good deal. Sure.
Then he
And then she hands over.
collects the psychic yolk,
They got rid of that.
and you get 70 coins. So you're up to 400 now.
Whoa!
Would you like to buy anything?
What do you have?
I provide orbs.
Oh right, you do.
Oh yeah, that was the orb athletic.
You.
I need that size burst orb for no specific reason.
Yeah, you said that last time too.
Will you purchase anything?
Kaiju Oleander.
I want to purchase Oleander, by the way. How much does that cost?
Oh no.
Cleanse. Yeah, I was about to say some of these looks new and some of them look. How much for the size burst orb?
A size burst orb will set you back 80 gold coins.
8. What does silence do in this particular scenario?
No sounds, just no
Just
sound.
no- okay.
Just no sounds.
Technically,
Alright.
technically
Can,
means you can not use sound moves.
Oh,
True.
okay.
Yeah.
And you can
Because
set off
I
a
would, yeah.
you can set off a bomb while it's going.
Yeah,
I don't know.
okay. Because I know how silence works in DSD. I was just wondering how does it work in this specific set of rules. So I was like, silence sounds like it would be really good for stealth and stuff, or whatever.
It's kind of like
Yeah, some like soundproof. What about the cleanse orb?
the cleanse orb is another 80 gold coins.
Right. I would like one cleanse orb.
Very well. He sort of rolls forward a cleanse orb.
And Nyx hands over the coins.
I can't carry anymore.
That's okay, I'm gonna trade it to someone else. That's cool.
Alright, and you can subtract 80 coins.
Right. So that's. So that's 250 then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Not that much. Right.
You are still over encumbered, however.
Yeah. Maybe. What do I don't need here? I wouldn't need the. How? Do we really need these mushrooms anymore? We have better healing item now. Yeah.
I mean, technically, if Saki would try to do his medicines checks, he could probably use them to make some good stuff for healing.
I guess. Alright.
It's just gonna throw 5 healing items away.
I just want to say, you know, like Saki always says, like, oh, I was born to be a healer, but I have to always do damage. Like, you never try to be a healer, bro.
Yeah. Well, Nick bows her head and takes the orb.
Oh god, what the fuck, Rack?
Thanks for your
I
business.
know, it was cool.
Thank you. Do return.
I'm sure I will. Have a nice day until then.
And you. And I will now go back to Saki. What do you want?
Sako.
Sako.
That was so passive aggressive. What do you want?
Psycho.
What do you want? He's window shopping. Okay. I'll move over to the others then.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit of a prick, and before Oleander really gets a chance, Kiki's gonna go. I'll be just over that bridge over there. I got an idea. I'd like go ask if it's possible.
Sure,
Well,
we'll be going
hey.
there anyway soon enough.
Take care until then, Kiki.
We'll be back short, and I'll let you do this scene, and my character just goes this way.
Yes. The Snorlax sort of gets up.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you have berries for against the cold?
Spear berries are over there. He points over to one of the bundles of berries. It's 2 gold coins each. Freshly picked from Rosvale.
Gabriel is looking at Oleander as if he wants to fact check.
Do those look fresh from Rosvale?
They're from Rosvale for sure. Whether they're super fresh or not is up to debate.
Okay, what kind of roll do you want for that?
Insight nature.
Oh, fuck you. Always nature!
You're literally checking berries.
Gabriel's not hippie enough.
They look in good condition. They're not exactly freshly picked, but you know, they are in good condition.
Gabriel grabs 15 of those.
Okay.
And then places like the 30 coins on the counter.
Oh boy. Let's see. You have.
My DM is forcing me to.
Hang on.
Then he counts.
You have just enough backspace for all of them.
Man, I can't believe you would do that to me, Mail.
Here, the Snorlax.
Wait, can you not then stack them higher than 5?
No.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, we are we're a party of 5, 4 little ones and me. We'll be heading east. I don't think there's too much edible in that oversnown environment. Do you have apples or other fruits just to stave our hunger for, say, a week?
I reckon I have some apples around here. He begins to sort of dig through. Got enough
would
apples. What?
will last Oleander about 5 minutes. With the pace they're eating.
You got berries over there. Apples, I mean, over there. 1 gold coin each.
I'll be going over to where Kiki is while you are doing this.
Okay. So, how many apples would be a day's ration for these like fucking miniature little like 20 kilo max little guys?
I don't know. You can't just ask me. I'll tell you next session.
That's fine.
You can't just ask me that out of the blue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna consider that like what constitutes a day's worth of food, and then like triple or quadruple it for Oleander.
The entire inventory is just gonna be apples.
No, like it would probably like be a box in the sled, like. But since we're gonna have to share a bit evenly on that cost, we'll just say that Oleander is gonna place an order to be boxed and ready for tomorrow.
Of how many?
Let's say it's gonna be a week's worth of food for each person.
Well, if you think about it, in a day, a normal person goes through like 4 meals, so...
Yeah, but now we have people who are actually like 0.2 meter, like 0.4 meters tall here. Like when I were talking like feeding your cats and dogs, and like my cat can survive on like 70 grams of food, you know.
So
like,
how many?
You said you had to look to that for next session, so I'm saying we'll do
my
the payment
God.
next session.
Fine.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rag isn't here to do that.
Fucker.
Hey, if you're gonna vague, I will vague.
I don't know why I never made these hovered on. Hang on. There you go. Now you can actually hover these. Wow.
Golly.
The Forge Master is currently sort of just hammering away at something on the next to the forge when you approach. Well, look who it is! You're back!
Greetings, Forge Master.
Hello.
And greetings to you, Tailbound. Well, what can I do for you today?
I hope you aren't too busy. I do have a personal request. She presents forth her...
Well, it's not every day that I get to help someone from the kingdom. What is it you need?
She presents forward her staff. And then she, on the other hand, presents these.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I've an idea. I was wondering if it's possible that you could somehow embed a glass vial within the top tippity roots of this staff in a way where I can see inside the vial and focus better on the nature of whatever remains inside.
At the tip. It may prove difficult, but I'm sure we can arrange something without breaking the staff itself.
Yes, that would be most preferable. It's so I can focus on the staff itself rather than searching for my vials.
She takes the staff and sort of brings it over to one of the apprentices. They begin speaking between them, and Shayus later looks on to Kiki. We can figure something out. We'll discuss payment when it's done tomorrow.
Oh, well, if you are certain, I need nothing else changed.
Well, the rest of you want anything?
Yes, we would like to commission for a sled.
A sled?
And maybe some reins for me. For the snow in the east. It should fit. Well, we're missing Saki, but they're all approximately the same size, and perhaps some goods too. You're all very small. I'm sorry.
Gabriel just looked over Kiki's head at Oleander.
Kai sort of approaches Shayus to talk about something. They speak in very hushed voices, but before Shayus ultimately looks back. We can make do. Not a lot of wood here, but 60 gold coins, and we could fit all of you in a sled of some kind.
That's fine. And some reins, so I can pull.
The reins are easy to find. Kai, if you could... And Kai gives a nod and moves back into the cave already. 60 coins, and we'll get it done.
Oleander forks over it for now, but she'll probably have to be paid back a little once people are
I was about
all
to
together.
suggest,
Yeah.
maybe you should split the price up between us.
We can splitting one. We're missing Saki, but let's see. That would be 12 each. So if everyone removes 12, and then we'll solve that later. Everyone just do minus 12, and we'll be fine. And they will have given Oleander the money later.
I think Oleander should pay by herself. She has the most money here.
Well, she's not bought her gear yet. She's just making sure we have the essentials first.
Hey, yeah, I haven't bought my own gear yet either. What the fuck? I have to spend.
Over enough time.
Shayus takes the coins and gives the shout to Stilfurion. They begin to get to work. Well, we'll try to get this done in the morning, but no promises. It's a big ask. Not every day we're asked to make sleds.
Oh, and if you have some spare oil for the skis, that might be helpful.
Oil. We can look into it.
Prevent freezing. Oleander knows her wagons and sleds. It's like the one thing she can do properly.
We'll figure something out for you.
Thank you. That was everything of importance. If you are wishing to find something for yourselves to spend on, I wouldn't hold you back anymore.
Worry, you weren't holding us back in the first place. But I would like a look around. Have some berries.
Yes.
I did find something
Likewise.
useful over at the...
Would a Forge Master have finished stuff, finished product that they're selling?
Mostly bits and pieces of armor and weapons.
Okay.
What'd you say,
I did
Kiki?
find-
Nix? Jesus Christ.
I did find something useful over at the Satu's shop that I thought might be useful for us. And then she holds up the cleanse orb. So, People can see it.
An orb of the arcane arts.
Supposedly, it's supposed to cure any ailment we might suffer, and it seems to affect everyone in the radius when it's smashed, if I understood it correctly.
But
That is correct. You only need to throw it wherever you want it, and it'll do its thing.
Those Drillbur with their gem shop has those shiny stones we were looking for.
Shiny stones? Oh, you mean for the glasses?
Yes.
Oh?
Oh, did they say what they would cost?
I'm not sure, but they're not too uncommon.
Well, I guess I can go and ask then.
Hmm.
See if we can get those glasses fixed.
Mhm.
Right, I'll go do that then.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over quickly to Saki.
Mr. Sakirson.
and he wanted to ask the Forge Master something too.
Oh, what do you want then?
He was like were just talking over me.
Go on.
Gabriel approaches the Forge Master. Can you maybe work with this too? He asked as he's holding out the rack-made guitars from a while ago.
Well, what's this then? She looks at the guitar. What can I do with this?
I got some materials left in our room in the rescue guild that I could maybe bring over.
But what would you intend for me to do with this?
I was just wondering if you could maybe make it a bit more sturdy, especially the strings.
We can provide a better casing, perhaps. Perhaps replace some of these wooden materials.
That would be quite convenient if you could do that.
Very well. We will throw this in with the rest of your orders, as you've given us quite the work order today.
I hope it's not too much to ask.
It is quite a lot, but my children they welcome the challenge. Isn't that right, Still Fury? Still Fury sort of bangs the hammer against the rock.
My child labors.
Come back in the morning, and I'll provide you with what you are looking for.
Alright. I will see about bringing over some of the materials we gathered to maybe see if something could be useful for general new work.
Very well. Okay.
Have a good day.
And you. And back to Saki. Saki, while looking at what's on sale, asks the far-fetched Nexu, would you two happen to know of anyone that knows about the nature or ways of the water? Don't know about any ways of the water, buddy, but we sell water.
Haven't seen Avatar.
That's right, Nirvana water bottled straight from the waterfalls.
Don't know anything about water, but we've got water.
I don't know anything about water, but I can provide water.
We sell propane and propane accessories.
5 per. But you do have 1 use left of life due. So one use of life due. How much would 3 of those go for? Well, each bottle is 10 gold coins, so that'd be 30. think I'll go with just 1 for now. He hands over 10 coins. While doing so, seems to get an idea of his own while talking of water. Okay, and you are given 1 fresh water. You can subtract the 10 coins. The Forge Master?
Forgeman's like, oh my fucking god, another one.
Oh my god.
Put on the pile.
Okay, oh boy, everyone is completely split up. Everyone do initiative rolls.
The fat shopper.
Well, then I know I'm gonna be last.
No, I am last. I only got +3 initiative. I rolled a 1.
Oh yeah, I'll be the second to last with 5, I think. No, 6.
Oh,
6
damn.
is the least I can do. Oh, 5 is the least I can do, actually.
Gosh darn.
Jesus Christ.
Saki goes 2 turns in a row.
Saki!
I think we should skip Saki because he had it right now.
Oh, look, another tailbound. So, what do you want, boy?
Boy.
Boy?
Boy.
I just imagining that Kratos boy just, what do you want, boy?
It's good to see you again. I just happen to have an idea I think you would be interested in hearing. Well, got plenty of ideas to do already, but let's hear it out. Saki brings out both the Dragon Sword and Life Dew. Would it be possible to imbue something, let's say water, into this to make it more versatile?
Oh god.
She looks over the 2 items and frowns. These are both very complex items already. Don't believe they can be thrown together without, well, the properties of one or the other being lost in the process.
Do I look like a magician to you? I'm a fucking blacksmith.
I mean, in a way, blacksmiths in video games are some sort of magicians too, because they give them like the weirdest shit and they make you like the best shit out of it.
Fair.
What about via magical means without having to lose either one? Would that be possible to do? You might need a more skilled magician than me then. I can't do miracles, friend. It's like I said, they're both very complex items.
You show me the way to a magician.
Don't reckon I know any. Let me just grind this this profession. I see. Well, thank you for your time anyways. He gives a curtsy bow and moves away, thinking how feasible it would be to do that on his own or with Kiki's aid even.
impossible. Like, the DM told you you're not getting your legendary weapon.
Back to Nyx.
Nyx has gone over to the drill burrs, and she is gonna ask for the gem because she heard they were selling gems.
I suspected them to be selling gems. You can ask what they're selling.
Yeah. She walks up to the counter. I heard you might be selling gemstones here. Is that correct?
The larger one approaches the counter and leans over. Gems? No, don't reckon we sell any gems.
What do you sell here then?
Now see, we found some proper ore back in Stone Burrows. And he turns around and picks up this chunk of seemingly innocuous ore that he places on the counter. Now see, I ain't no magician. I don't know if this has any power, but I was told this thing's powerful.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He just plops this special
What?
ore down, and then he rolls dice for Draco Meteor.
Well, the ore itself, while apparently innocuous, it has this sort of prismatic radiance like a rainbow.
Okay. Well, I'm looking for someone who deals in gems. Do you happen to know someone, given that you dig for rare rocks and stuff?
You might be lucky to find anyone like that in Stone Burrows, I reckon.
In Stone Burrows. Right.
That's right.
Well, thanks. I won't take up more of your time then, but thanks for the info.
Now you come back.
I will come back in another time.
I just realized I literally have nothing anymore.
What do
You
you
have
mean?
nothing. What do you mean?
I gave away my cloak and I gave away my staff.
Oh my god.
Basic breaks and...
Man, I can't. Man, I actually now I think about it, true for me too. Like, I have nothing left. I gave away my scarf. I have to replace my cloak. I have given away the guitar. I'm naked, bros.
You're all like Oleander.
Kiki, Saki, and Oleander.
Mm-hmm.
Why
you
Saki
link
again, huh?
Can you link the chuckle juice?
The Chuckle Juice.
Oh, no, not the chocolate juice again.
Oh no.
Damn, did none of them? I thought I put them in the inventory for one of them. There we go.
Do it. Yes.
I mean, more like a witch.
the super elixir gives you immunity to everything.
No. It's like medicine. You're not supposed to mix them and then drink them. That's not good for you.
You get a
Say
divine
true.
you get a divine shield.
Or a turtle. Oh my god, he's making Kiki compliments. He's trying to risk her up.
Looking to buy, friends? The Ludicolo sort of looks over at Oleander.
Well, yes. I was just wondering. Looks over the bottles, like one by one. Have you made any of these in... Oh, those. She nods her head towards the Chesto elixir.
Yeah?
How much?
Refined Chesto goes for 30 gold coins.
I suppose. Perhaps 2 of those, and have you made anything of raspberry before?
Of what?
It's good for helping with burns.
What did you say? Frostberry?
Ravsd.
What?
Yeah, it's the fucking.
Frostberry?
Yeah, I said that. That.
Frost-
Yeah.
That's the.
For burns?
Yeah, for burns.
Is it?
Resistance to fire type moves is not a crazy thing to have on my poor bug Pokemon self, you know.
I don't have Ross. I guess I didn't add it. But yes, he would.
And one of those.
Oh, here it is. Rust. Just one refined rust?
Yes. Having the anti-freeze berry in my inventory be enough for me to use it if I get frozen, or do I need to like?
No.
How would I use? No. Okay. So that would have to be a preemptive one as well.
Yes.
I don't want to carry 3 different elixirs, even if I have a lot of inventory space. It's so wasteful.
So how many did you want? You wanted 2 Chesto?
2 Chesto and 1 Rost.
Okay. That'll be 90.
Very well. She
We're
puts
so
up
fucking
90.
We're so fucking cooked in terms of inventory space.
I got plenty, it's just I need to actually buy gear, and I haven't found a gear salesman for me yet.
The Luricolo takes the 90 coins.
We need
Pleasure doing
inventory.
business with you.
Likewise.
Okay. Did Kiki want anything?
Yes, I want berries. What kind of berries they're selling?
They're selling. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba. On the counters, you see these berries.
All the berries.
All the berries.
Lancet berry, that's your blaze berry right there.
He's gonna pick out 5 citrus berries.
Okay.
Mm. Five Chesto.
Okay.
And then 10 Pecha.
10 Petra.
I'm gonna hold on to them for now since Saki's interacting. So kind of picks them out as Saki speaks. Yes, you would first need to find a water stone. I'm only confident in trying it when we've won. And then she's gonna walk over with the berries.
Saki grabs 3 citrus berries and 1 chesto berry. Okay. 1 chesto. I already have 1 chesto. 1 chesto and 3 citrus. Each berry is 2 gold.
Even citrus berries?
Citrus berries are 5.
God damn it. I
Uh,
will pay the Snorlax the amount. That means 25. And that means 20. That means 10. 30. 55 gold?
by the way, how did the juice thing work? If we made juice out of berries, did they heal better or?
No.
The juice provides you resistance.
Okay.
So, like for instance, refined chesto cures sleep, but also provides resistance against grass.
Okay.
And instead of just curing the condition, it also grants resistance and immunity to it for the encounter. So they can't sleep hacks me anymore.
I'm also gonna walk to the juicers next and turn the pecha berries into elixir.
Actually, good question. Is there it has a name.
Okay, you said the pecha?
Yeah, I'll make 2 pecha elixirs.
Yes.
Did this cost anything, this process?
No, that was free.
Okay.
So you have 2 pecha.
A persimberry. I'm looking for a persimberry in here.
They have personberry, yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy 3.
That's 2 coins each. So 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're fine. I finally have the anti-confusion berries.
I gave
The
you
one
the
thing we cannot fucking get over.
I gave you the patch elixirs.
Yeah.
The flower vendor sold seeds, yes. All this, and we didn't even do the one thing we came here to do.
What did you come here to do?
We came outside so Nyx could talk.
Yeah.
Or Nick forgot to tell us the dark
It was
secret.
just everyone walked away as soon as they went outside. It's like, okay, we'll take it after them, I guess.
I thought we were gonna stand on the inside of the thing before
No,
stepping out.
that was what we were gonna do first, but people were like, "Oh, let's go
Well,
outside."
the map changed setting,
Yeah.
so
Did you want any
I
more
mean, also-
elixirs, Kiki?
No,
Also, clearly the
so-
shopping is more important right now.
and this way Nyx can prepare their speech for next session when we're in
Exactly.
the basket flying to Stoneborough.
Alright, moving over to Gabriel.
I have a turn. That's
Yes.
crazy. So Gabriel returns with the berries in the bag to... I forgot the name of that Pokemon.
Leaveney.
And very carefully he places the 15 berries that he bought on the counter. Are those the berries you said you needed for the... your work?
Yes, these are exactly the kinds I need. Now, I shall infuse a leaf cloak with their power, and you shall be able to resist the bite of the cold.
Do you, by chance, maybe have hats that you could sell as well?
A what?
A hat.
A hat?
hat.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought.
It sounded like you said a hat.
Yeah, I was like a head. You want to sell a head?
I mean, yeah, I
That is
would...
Ludicolo head.
Clearly, I need Pokemon skulls for my satanic rituals, and I do it every night.
I can include a hood in your guild scarf if you wish.
Did I ask for a
That
hood?
sounds... You know, I'm asking for a hat and get a hood. I take it.
You know, classic. Like you get to level like 24, and the first thing you can do is like get the silk Asher silk hood from a tailor, and you're like, I finally have a head armor. That's a warrior with like plus 20 armor.
True. A hood with the scarf. That sounds interesting. I wouldn't mind this.
Very well, I shall get to it once I get to your scarf. Yes?
Do we need to take my sizes since I'm quite bigger than your usual, Sylveon?
Oh, well, your leaf cloak is just about the kind I expect, so I suspect I shall be able to accommodate. Though, on that matter, I shall require another leaf cloak in order to infuse it with this power. Unless, of course, you wish to use your own. Though, I warn you it would lose its current properties. That is to say, it would lose its passive to gain another passive.
Oh, rough skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would technically use a rough skin, yeah.
Another leaf
I
cloak
will-
is 60 coins.
Would I need to get that from that lady, or do I have to go back to the Kecleon?
The lady has them.
Then I would say, please make a new one. This cloak is something that my friend made for me with adjustments, and I would like to keep it as a keepsake as it is.
I understand. Then 60 coins, please, and I shall get to it.
Gabriel places the 60 coins on the counter.
She takes the coins and pulls out another leaf cloak from under the counter and moves over to the Sawaddles to begin work.
I'm gonna remove the berries.
Yes. Don't forget to subtract the coins. Do return tomorrow, yes?
I do. I shall. Thank you for your work,
My thanks.
and have a good day.
And you. And moving
Okay,
over
so-
to Rosaki.
He moves over to the others. Hello.
I want to ask a quick question. How much will this sell for? He shows the Super Blast Seed. Oh, this is a rather rare variety from Rusvale, isn't it? Well, seeing as Blast Seeds go for 20, I suppose it would be fair if a Super Blast Seed would go for, let's say, 40 each? A Super Duper Blast Seed. No, it's a Hyper Blast Seed.
Oh yeah.
And then an Ultra Blast Seed.
Oh,
What,
true,
what
true.
about Super Blast Seed 2?
What about an infinity seed?
The Blast Seed just thinks to himself, if he finds a way to go past Super Duper, I'm gonna find a way to go Super D Super Saiyan.
Ah yes, this nerfed Super Blast Seed will go for 40. I feel it would be better if I parted with it for 50 coins, wouldn't you agree? It is quite superior compared to those other seeds of yours. Oh!
Whoa, savage!
Ooh! Okay.
Do you have a persuasion check?
Okay. Give me clever etiquette.
Oh!
Oh boy.
I do have a soft spot for home. 50 coins then.
Lucky little bastard.
And she hands you 50 coins in stacks of 10. And she gets the Super Blessed Seed, which you can remove from your inventory.
Oh god, I still have one too. What the hell?
I have a question, an OOC question to the party. Do we want to keep the Violite or not?
I don't care really. I cannot use
Like, it's you and Kiki who can use it. It's a really good item.
Yeah, and Kiki is married to her trinket.
Yeah, and it's like, now I have the Focus Ash, which is also really good, so I'm like...
I mean, listen, Kiki cannot just
Like,
remove the scale of her husband.
Like, I would say that rare items like that should probably be sold to specialized shops. These fucking drill burrs don't seem to know what the fuck they're doing. We're going to Roosevelt, which has a scam shop at least. But we did also see the broker there once, and you know, the broker is probably the best place to trade in really good special items.
Yeah, Saki,
if we ever see her again.
Yeah, Saki, I know you said I could give you the shrooms, but do you have inventory space for the shrooms?
I told you I have tons of inventory space. Just put the evil eye on me if you're not gonna use it.
I was thinking more that perhaps it would be better if someone else had the cleansing orb as well, because I thought that would be a useful item in general to have. And also, now that I think about it, now that we couldn't do anything with the glasses, the fucking Dark Specs was kind of dumb to get.
No, if anything, we did find gems like that in Stoneborough before, so if we're gonna find them anywhere, it's gonna be on the way. So, if anything,
Right.
Stoneborough
Okay.
might have gems.
Okay, so Saki, did you want the fucking mushrooms? Before I sell them for coin. Alright, I'll give you...
Vale just transferred... I was gonna say just transfer the shrooms to me, because I'm, like, the one with no inventory problems whatsoever.
Okay.
Oh, actually, Saki has good inventory too.
Yeah, give Saki the shrooms and then give the... I guess the...
Yeah, put the evil eye in my bag.
Can you take the black glass? Oh, well, I can have the black
Okay,
glass.
I have the evil eye, you keep your shades.
Don't forget,
No.
you do have a chest in your room to like store stuff.
Yeah, fair. I'll go do that later
Yeah.
then, but give Saki...
Next you can remove evil eyes from your inventory.
Who had the focus ash next, right?
I do.
Yeah, it's equipped.
Yeah.
What else did I need to move around?
Shrooms to Saki.
Yeah, shrooms, the chest shrooms, and then I thought someone could get the cleanse orb. Because...
Well, it's better. Cleanse orb is probably better on you, because it's just... You run out of actions around 4, so that one doesn't count as an act, like,
I mean,
using a
fun
move.
fact, you could give it me because I still have like one cleanser from I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
when.
because that fits with
Alright,
Gabriel.
alright. Okay, so cleanse orb to Gabriel then.
Okay.
And then the question is, that's the thing. Which is the better? Should I keep the Violite or should I not? That is what I'm...
Well, if you're gonna wear Focus Sash, then just put the evil eye in my bag and you're fine. We've already moved it to me, so you can remove it in your end.
Alright, how do I... So you have it?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I lose the toggle for it as well then.
Yes.
But the thing that I'm worried about is the that I'm losing defense. As we discussed last time, I'm fucked without that defense.
Yeah, well, now you can survive that one hit anyway, and then you'll die on the second hit instead.
Yeah, that's that's what I'm asking. What is the optimal pick here? The sash or the Violite?
Your health is too low to begin with, so the Sash is probably better on you. Like, either you take, like... Either you're hit or you're not, and if you're hit, you're probably going down, so the Sash is probably better on you. Like, Evilite or not. Like, consider
Alright.
Evilite is basically, like... it removes half a damage because, you know, a die is a 50% to deal damage, and it removes one die, so.
Alright.
Survive guaranteed once per combat, regardless if one shot or not, or half a damage per hit, and you're not taking more than 2 hits before you're down.
Alright, okay, so I'll give the Violet to Oleander then, I guess.
Done.
Alright, you can remove it from my inventory.
Right. Then I'll put the black glasses in the... Or wait, if you're gonna... I'm gonna keep those, I guess.
Well, you have Focus Sash equipped already.
Yeah.
You can integrate those with your aspirant scarf, I guess.
What, the glass? Combine them.
Saki. Do you happen to sell cloth you're not using? It doesn't have to be fancy either. Delivany moves over. Why, yes, we do have some cloth your friend provided us with before.
Now with a markup.
Saki looks at the cloth. Does it look durable, wrappable enough? It's a length of cloth. It's good enough. How much do you sell it for? Let's put it at 10 per length. Yes? Four. Okay. That's 40 coins. She hands over the 4 bolts of cloth. And you. Oh, the party's together again. for once.
Does this guy sell anything other than mysterious ore?
He put the ore on the counter, is just looking expectantly at it.
Is it the only thing he's selling?
Yes.
Okay, I'll insight nature this ore.
Okay. It's very rainbowy.
How much for the colorful rock?
Now see, you're the first customer that's interested in this here rock. Just for you, 20 coins.
Sure. I put down the 20.
He hears about drugs again in there. The rocks, the crystal meth.
Fucking drug addict.
Oleander scoots the rainbow rock into the one of her saddlebags that doesn't contain glassware.
How many did you buy again? 2? Or 1?
I thought it was one. I thought he sold a singular rock.
He has multiple of them.
Give me all the rocks.
Sure, I'll take 2. Why not? Question mark.
Elephant or
Plot-related item.
That looks nice and colorful, he says to Oleander upon noticing the rocks.
Yes, I'm a bit weak to just things like this. It's nice.
Who's talking?
You're selling
What
rocks,
is
right? Do you happen to sell any imbued with water in them? No, sir. We sell these here rocks, and he puts another chunk of the rock on the counter. It's pretty though, ain't it?
Yes.
Dug it right out of stone burrows.
I don't want to keep us stuck in trades in Shop City forever, and the session is probably not gonna last too much longer. But I would like to.
We're on
at
4
least get-
hours.
I know. Like, I don't remember. I don't think there's a forge in Stoneburrow. So, considering I won't see a forge for another 20 sessions, I would just like to see what the forge master has to say about my rainbow rock.
He just looks at it. You just got scammed.
It is, but not quite what I'm looking for. Do you know of someone that sells rocks imbued with water or other elements? Don't reckon I do. But I sell this rock. It's real pretty, ain't it?
God fucking damn it.
It can be if Saki's just stealing a turn again.
I want to buy 5 reviver seeds.
Okay.
Same.
Each
That's
reviver
expensive, bro.
seed goes for 50 gold coins.
Okay, I'm not buying 5.
I was about to say.
We're not that high of level yet in our exploration to buy them in bulk.
I'll take 2.
Sure. Okay. That's 100
I
gold.
also-
99 Phoenix Downs, please.
I also wish to have 2.
Okay, that's 100 gold coins.
Blech.
I give out the payment and I am done with my shopping spree.
The Sunflora gives you all a bow of the head.
I actually want to buy some berries still.
Oh my god.
Everyone's buying berries one at a time at
Never
different point in
ending.
time.
To be fair, my inventory was full after getting like the berries I needed for the cloak thing.
Which berries do you want?
Which one do we have in store again?
All of the essentials.
Then I will take 1 citrus,
Okay.
3 petra,
Yeah, stack his patches, please.
I think I take enough. No, that's enough actually. That's enough.
Alright, that's 11 coins.
11. That's an awkward number. Gabriel pays the 11 coins.
Okay.
Kind of high.
The Snorlax
Okay,
gives you a nod.
Gabriel not pay. Can I actually use the citrus berries for an elixir?
Not the citrus berries, no.
Then I would. I guess the orange berries also are no.
No. The Petra,
Yeah, I'm gonna-
only the
The
Petra.
petra then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use the petra berries for that.
You get 1 refined Petra elixir.
I wonder what
Be-
happens if you do that with reviver seeds. Do they become super?
Does it blend?
Not
Yeah.
a berry.
Moving over to Oleander.
Return to
Oleander
the other nerds.
takes out her shiny rocks. What do you make of these?
Actually, I want to go to that nerd.
Sheas is already working on one of your work orders when you present the piece of ore. She looks it over and sort of, It's no ordinary ore, I know that much. But
Ew, shit.
I can't quite tell. I don't believe I've ever seen anything like this.
Well, since you're doing us a favor, if you wish, you can keep one to study, and I'll keep the other.
Well, I can't promise I'll get anything done with this before your work orders are done, but I will keep it just in case.
That's all right. If something becomes apparent, then at least we know. Same if I learn anything.
Very well. I will tell you in the morning if I find anything.
Now I'm done.
Okay, who's left to buy stuff?
Can we buy the whole place?
I'll take your entire stock.
Is every shop consulted?
I think so.
I think so.
I just need to meet with the broker and buy actual gear.
Let's see, you've gone to the Kekleons, you've gone to the Seeds, the Drillbur, the Zatu.
We've gone to everyone except for these two.
Those just provide more
More water.
more water. No, they provide mixes as well. Yeah, you've gone to the Orbs, you've gone to the Kekleons, you've gone to the Seeds, you've gone to the Ore. Taylor, yeah.
We haven't gone to the hole in the wall.
The hole in the wall?
Yeah, this one over here.
Oh, I think I told you that was like storage last time.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah,
where the Zatu keeps the orbs.
Right. Yeah, like the big need for my character is literally, you know, weapon slot and armor slot, and that's the one thing they don't sell here. So I'm
I
like,
wish
all
I
right.
had it.
I'm sure the stone burrows will have something, either from the fraud shop or maybe we'll see the broker again.
I'm just going to need something for my trinket slot.
Yeah, I mean you don't exactly have a lot of room for just
I
about.
mean, you can have my lucky charm if you want.
No. I wanted a fancy hat, you know.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I could imagine attaching the lucky charm to a hat.
Well, if we find, well, that's a head slot, not a trinket. But if we find one of those gems,
There's
we
no
can
head
definitely-
slot.
It's
Yeah, but
the
like,
same.
Yeah, I just want like a pure cosmetic hat, like without any special, for like this kind of trip-rack. But I said in the end.
Well, if we can find that gem they mentioned, we can make these cool glasses for him. She can be like Johnny Bravo.
My glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses.
Yeah, I can't see without my glasses. Yeah,
No, he says I can't be seen without my glasses.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
It's gonna respond to Saki. Ah, yes. It is an innate power within me. I feel it. I can harness it, and it's very present. However, with my predicament, it's been harder to find.
All right.
Sadly, they don't seem to sell much in my size, but I'm sure I'll manage. We best rest before departure.
We definitely should, yeah.
Okay. If everyone is definitely done with their shopping, then we will call it here.
Veil.
What?
You need to give me the move we talked about the last time.
All right. You want a battle pass?
Yeah.
Wait, you're giving him Baton Pass? Oh no.
We specifically talked about how we can make it work, yes.
Okay.
Did I remove my athletics? Am I remembering from? Vale, I think
Yeah.
you need to check the move because it shows I have only 3 rolls, but I have like 3 dexterity.
Yes,
and, like,
I
2.
know. I need to fix the code. I'll
I
look
just
at,
wanted to mention it. Don't yell at me.
I'll look into that before next time.
The phrasing on Baton Pass, would it only be able to affect the next Pokemon in turn order, or can he choose which one?
He can choose who he passes it to.
We made it so that I have to be like adjacent to the person in order to use the move, and so I can like decide which one I want to give it to.
Yeah.
You walk up and give him a slap on the ass, and they're like, "Oh, I got some extra attack now."
Yeah, like the option was between I'm either gonna be right next to the person I want to give it to, and I have to obviously like, say I want to give it to that person. If like for example both Saki and Nix would be standing next to me. And
whoa.
the other option would have been that like I switched the position with someone. So like imagine I would be in the front, I would have said, okay, I want to give it to like Kiki who's in the back, and suddenly Kiki finds herself like in the middle of every enemy, and I'm just safe. But Kiki gets the buff, you know, like.
Vale,
What?
can you open Oleander real quick?
Okay.
Why is my accuracy 5-3-5?
Oh my god. I said I'm fixing it next time.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't even realize that is for all the moves broken. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I didn't react to it either. I was like, okay, his new move he made isn't working, and then I look at my moves and I'm like, oh shit, do I have a condition?
It's not fetching the stats correctly. I'll fix it. I'll fix it before next time.
Cool beans.
I only saw that like baton pass was zone 3. I didn't even pay attention to the other moves.
But yeah,
I haven't opened that thing until like now, so yeah.
that was today.
It was quite a nice social session.
It was holy shit. I did not intend for the shopping session to be today already.
We noticed by the unpreparedness of the map.
I was expecting that to be next time. I'm like, oh shit, they're moving already. Why isn't Nick talking? No!
I was waiting for a good moment, but people just started moving. I was like, shit.
It's fine.
I mean,
all
aren't you
of
glad-
the shopping that he planned, he's just gonna have to set up in Stoneburrow instead. So all the new items are there and ready for us.
I was
Aren't
about
you
to say, I
glad
feel
that
like
we did it today?
What?
We don't have to. Aren't you glad we did it today, so we don't have to worry about it the next time?
Well,
It was basically I could have milked this for another session.
but now he knows that I'm looking for weapons and armor in Stoneburrow, so he can put more items over there for more shopping sessions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.